Welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcast. I'm your host, Killah Priest.
We've had to slow it down compared to what they think dope is today.
Young Gotti, corrupt Gotti.
Yeah. 20 years, Horseman. We was doing this since we was young, guys. Right. All the way till now.
That's right.
Time is everything, because time is our friend.
God is first. You know what I'm saying? Without love, you don't have nothing. Without family, you don't have nothing. These will make the world go round.
One of the best boxers on the planet Earth. Zab Judah, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I fuck with the whole Wu. Shaheen.
Yeah, Shaheen. Yeah.
Shaheen was that's my little bro right there.
Exactly. The Morpheus of rap.
Yeah. Once you do the knowledge, you'll learn that a mistake is not a mistake. It's a learning experience.
I'm Dan Calloway, and I'm just here to make you think. My main concern is to get us cognizant of what happened to us, because we can force the changes together.
Oh, man, I thought that was Questlove at first, God.
Oh, gonna show the male phallus. Go ahead and show it.
I broke down the.
I ain't gonna say shit the whole time.
I broke down
I ain't saying nothing.
I broke down the breast. Per Amharu, it is 78 feet long. It's in the British Museum, and there's several translations of it. And this is the origins of the concept in book form or in paper form of a heaven and a hell, an afterlife, ordinances, spirituality. This is the origin of it.
They have made sure that all over the world, the sun is the most important symbol. God's son is in heaven. And that's why you will have the story of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which is spring, summer, autumn, winter, the 4 seasons of the year, with his 12 helpers, or 12 signs of the zodiac.
Atom means one. So atom meaning unity, they are odd numbers. Odd is Adam. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. They cannot be divided. Eve, even numbers, is 2. That's why she came to divide in the Garden of Eden. And she is evil because she's even numbers.
There is no time. There's a point of singularity where time is created. At the middle of our terrarium is a black hole, y'all. All the ancestors saw this force as a great mother who were giving birth to life, which is time. In most cultures, you had a yin and a yang, a god and a goddess. The world religion was introduced where they replaced that concept with God and the devil. But the devil is really the diva in Hindu culture.
What are the odds just before the moon landing, you have a NASA administrator, you have a NASA astronaut, a sci-fi author, movie director, senior administrator of NASA all together in Hollywood? What are the odds?
Do you remember when Elon Musk said that we live in a simulation?
Yeah.
Well, he knows we do. That's the point. He knows we do. Your Gateses and these people, and your Swabs, they know we live in a simulation. They just don't want us to know.
I can show you where the logos come from in ancient Egypt. It goes all the way to Kemet and Eden.
I always feel like I'm seeking out like-minded people who can surrender themselves to the creative process as something to do to, like, be alive, to be connected to the cosmic forces that govern humanity and the earth. And I always have seen that in you, and that's why I'm such a fan of yours.
I'm about to cry.
If you haven't freed yourself from that birth certificate,
topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Yo.
What's up?
That was the way to set it off.
Wow.
Boom. Boom. Yo, set it off.
Wow.
How we said it. Byzantine King Supreme. All male kiss the ring. Two with Elohim. We up here in the supreme state of mind. Divine. Chilling. Man, that was Macadocious. Ferocious.
Yeah.
Look who back.
Yeah.
Solo Gems back in the realm.
Yeah, that's right. Peace.
The craft room, yo. Oh man, 2024, we're gonna explore much more. Knocking at the door. We got some more coming in. And we got a lot of, I like that. A Dizzle.
Yeah.
Word. We forgot a couple of people. Did I see Billy Carson up there?
Oh man, there's so many.
Yeah, it's so many. It's so many you just wrote, but you did a great job with that.
Thank
man.
you.
That was great. That was
But,
crazy, man.
You
That
know,
was looking
it
good.
could have gone on and on and on with all the great guests we had.
Yeah, thinking back the years, yo, when you sit back and you think back, you're like, man, we had a lot of people up here.
Yeah,
Had a lot of people up here. That's crazy. Shout out to the craft room, man. Was good. Oh, you do? Oh, shout out to Joe Blow. Yeah, I'm chilling today, man. Today is gonna be a great day for the Podcraft. We're gonna have some fun. I'm waiting on a special guest to come up in this building.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna say nothing to
Surprise?
Yeah, surprise. They supposed to be here in the flesh. All right.
All right.
Yep.
That's gonna be dope.
Yep. All wise. Right in the exact, baby. Facts. Yeah. Word. Shout out to everybody. Hyper Cypher, shout out to you, my brother. I haven't seen you in a long time. You coming up there. You with the purple. No doubt. Shout out to everybody there. Yeah, we got Ghostface. We're gonna have him up there. Somebody said great guest. We got, man, Planet Asia, yeah. If y'all could, Rugged Man. Yeah, we have Rugged Man here. There's so many to go back on, man. We had a lot of people up in here in such short notice. It's such great time. And we plan on doing more, especially for the 2024.
Yeah.
We want much more. And this is about elevation, about elevating our minds. It's about, getting right with self-activation, self-motivation on this beautiful day. And this is the day of memory. Should I start the show? But these are the things I just have to do. This is one of the greatest speakers of the world.
Mm-hmm.
One of the greatest speakers of the world. Not just our people, but he touched many people around the planet.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Martin Luther King Jr. This is his day.
That's right.
I gave him a day. I feel he needs much more than that. But this is a holy day. It's a day of reckoning. It's a day of remembering the crazy, the fight, the struggle. And he touched, like I said, many people, children. To this day, his speech goes on.
Yeah.
You know, his family, his power. That's father figure, great ancestor figure. Martin Luther King meant so much, man, to so many people, man. I want to play something that's so deep because I can't really even express, because I wasn't even there. It's just the impact of what he did.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Shaka Amos was up here, shout out to Shaka, but when he was up here, he broke down that he was more than just a teacher. He went to college, and not only went to college, but he started breaking down. He was a poet, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And very articulate, because people were like, "Man, you from the South? He wasn't that wise. You get out of here, man. Get out of here." The brother was on point. He was all wise. And for those who know, because there's a lot of conspiracy, but this is his day. conspiracy. He went out there and he fought for us a lot. And so, we salutations and gratitude and thanks for what he did because he gave up his life. He risked his life. They took it.
Yeah.
I had the privilege to go to the hotel. Still stuff that's staying with it. They left it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they had to. He was a man of his time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he changed the world. Like literally, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The state of America, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah, it's a big day for Martin Luther King, man.
Yeah. Man, a moment of silence for great Martin Luther King. All right, on this day. Word. Doubt. And it's crazy that they did it. We always got to find some conspiracy or something. They did it right after the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Spend all your money and stuff, and then they're gonna throw you're gonna put them against the gigantic New Year's. You know what I mean? Then Christmas, stuff like that. Then in front of it is Valentine's Day.
Right.
They're gonna slide him right in between that.
Well, today is his birthday.
Whose birthday?
It's his birthday.
Oh, the day is his birthday?
Yeah. That's why they made it this day.
Damn, look at Priest. Building on Martin Luther King. They didn't even know today was his birthday. Okay. Stand corrected. I didn't say it right, but I didn't know that. So I'm informed now. That is his birthday today.
Yeah, it's a big day.
Happy birthday. Happy born day.
That's the real, yeah.
Yeah.
January 15th.
That's fine. Yeah. Somebody said he definitely did. What would you put in the chat room for the craft room for Martin Luther King? Let me see your fist.
Yeah, you gotta throw the fist up. I think you gotta throw the fist up. Yeah, you gotta throw the fist up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your black fist. Try to find that one or throw the right. We just throw a fist up.
Yeah.
Just find a fist. Throw it up there.
Yeah, no matter how people people be controversial and all that, but you know what I mean, he made a change in the world, and that's something that's big. You know what I mean? No matter how you view it, it's a big thing. Because people had different responses to how everything was supposed to be, but I think he had a positive viewpoint of the world, and he wanted to make a change, and he did. You know what I mean? That's influential.
Shout out to him, man. Word. I got some announcements to make too. That's right. Positive. I'm not even going. I'm gonna just go like this, man. Welcome to the Killah Priest Podcraft. I'm your host, Killah Priest. I ain't Sheik from the Middle East. I'm almost there, so prepare. I say peace. And running the rock is none other than ADA Dizzle.
Peace. What's good? My camera is out of focus, but I'm gonna fix that later.
Hey, all right. He's out of focus, but we still poets. And on my side, in the realm, from the solar realms, is solar gems.
Peace. Love, peace, harmony, strength, and wisdom.
Yeah, I know him. It's direct.
Mm-hmm.
No film.
That's real talk.
Word.
May 2024 be your year.
4 spades. He wearing shades. Both of us wearing shades.
Mm-hmm. Spades is my favorite game.
It's his favorite game. We know lames. We not new to it. Let's check out the chain.
Hey.
We all have this day at MLK. Yeah, I want to do something special today, just for MLK and till the special guests come. Waiting on them.
Word.
All right.
Yeah, let's play that. Just play that joint from. This was I found this, and I kind of dug it because I'm a big fan of both of these guys, and this is I sent it to your email. This is Richard Pryor. What he had to say. This is kind of deep. This is back in the days. So 1982, I believe. Check it out.
Honor a great man who had great vision, and he believed in nonviolence. He believed in hope and faith.
Hi, I'm Deborah Crable for Say Baltimore. Richard Pryor, the comedian, stepped aside on the eve of Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, and Richard Pryor, the man, emerged to commemorate this great civil rights leader. Richard Pryor spoke before a crowd at the Department of Agriculture in Washington, D.C. When he approached the podium, he asked the question, why me? I'm not a civil rights activist. Why have you asked me to speak before this crowd to commemorate this great leader?
And I had to think about whether to come here today and what it was about. And I want to say something about that. I said, I would not want to do anything that would cast blight on the memory of Dr. Martin Luther King. I would not want to be a party to anything to embarrass the millions of black and white people in America who have struggled to make it possible that I can stand here today. I never rode on a bus in my life and took the abuse that some of you out there took. And I was flying on the plane here from California, and I was reading a book about Dr. King, and there were pictures in the book, and it brought back memories of that time for me. And it swelled my heart up with joy and pride to think of the courageousness of every person who participated in that time. You may not know how brave you were to do that, to sit there and take abuse and be spat upon, hit in the head with clubs, stone, ugly words thrown at you, and keep your dignity and remain nonviolent. I was one of those people who said that if anyone ever did that to me, I'd stab them in the eye. I'd hit them in the head with a brick. But that's because I was frightened. I was too frightened to go down to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. I was too scared to sit in the church at night and plan meetings. I was too frightened to be a part of that. But if it wasn't for you people who were down there and did that, believe me, I know in my heart that I wouldn't be here today.
I love Richard, man.
Today is a day to honor a great man who had great vision, and he believed in nonviolence. He believed in hope and faith. And today is also about a black woman who in Montgomery, Alabama one day was tired, her neck was hurting, her body ached from the work she was doing that day. And she got on a bus. She sat down where she saw a seat. And they asked her to move to the back. And she was tired. And she was tired of all of it. She said, no, not gonna move me. It's wrong. And because that lady, Miss Rosa Parks, did that, it started everything that is happening here today. And we owe Miss Rosa Parks a great amount of gratitude. It is also about James Meredith. It's about Bobby Kennedy. It's about Medgar Evers. It's about Malcolm X. It's about Roy Wilkins. And it's about Ralph Abernathy. It's about Huey Newton, too. It's about Eldridge Cleaver. It's about every black human being who tried to make a difference. It's about the 3 civil rights people who were murdered in Mississippi, who gave their life for something they believed in. You don't understand what that's like. You can't imagine the horror those men went through for standing up for something they believed in. And they died for it. And I honor them. And I thank them, and I'm forever grateful for them. So I'm here I had a speech all written, and I was nervous about saying it, and rightfully I should be, because I don't make speeches. I'm a comedian, and I'm a professional comedian, and as you can see, I can't even talk very good when I'm not making jokes.
But it is Richard Pryor who used comedy to heal.
Yeah, man. I always loved Richard Pryor, man. He kept it real. He had a movie, JoJo Dancer, which was like a real serious, deep part about him. And he showed his life, and everybody who knows about Richard Pryor knew he got caught up into the cocaine. You know what I mean? Drug world. And he kept, I like him because he kept it real. It was no secret to him.
Yeah.
And to see one of the craziest, funniest guys back in the 70s, the 60s, 70s, just tear up and really be a comedian that come out and speak truth. And a lot of them do it now. Cat Williams, and we heard of, Chris Rock, Eddie Griffin. A lot of the comedians are now waking up. They could be dropping science and knowledge at the same time.
Yeah, not even the ones that pass. I would even say even the ones that pass. Like you said, Richard Pryor. You know what I mean? You could say Bernie Mac, Patrice. They all, you know what I mean? Everybody spoke their truth, you know what I mean? And that's the real talk, you know? I think comedians have a very, they say it very bluntly because it's a sick reality, you know what I mean? It is. It's dark humor, you know what I mean? That's how the world is, and that's how it operates. It's dark humor, in a way. It's kind of crazy.
That's right.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for that.
Mm-hmm. Some say that life is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like funny how that things happen sometimes. And you got to look at it. And sometimes a comedian can show you something that's serious, like when Robin Williams played, he played the, what's that photo? When he was like a killer or something like that. He was a sadistic, he worked in a Photoshop. I don't know, let me look through the chat room.
Yeah.
But it's funny when they go into it. Robin Williams, yeah. And even Jim Carrey, when they get into these serious roles, you take it deep, like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Because like, how's a comedian? Something that's supposed to make us laugh. Like, when you play cards, the Joker is wild.
Mm-hmm.
The Joker can even be wild, and it can cut you. Space.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Oh, somebody said Dave. I forget Dave Chappelle.
Thank you. Especially David Chappelle, man. My bad.
Yeah, I gotta forget Dave Chappelle. That's funny. But yeah, word.
They always say, like, even with clowns.
Yeah. Thank you, Miles High. 1 hour photo. My bad. Go ahead.
That the clowns are funny because they're actually sad.
I believe that.
I mean, how many times have you seen the idea of the sad clown?
Mm-hmm.
It was always something used even since the very beginning of Chaplin, you know?
Yeah.
But like the clowns were like, they were funny because they spoke about real things. They're keeping it so real that it was sad and funny at the same time.
Yeah.
Just as life.
Yeah, and they used to entertain children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the kids don't know how hard the world could get. You know what I mean? That's the reality. So they make the kids joyful and laugh because that's the most you're gonna ever laugh is when you're a little kid. That's the real reality. Right? You know what I mean? I think that's true. So
George Carlin.
Yeah.
He really, man, it's funny when George Carlin went in.
He says a lot of real stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But he was speaking so much truth, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
He was saying stuff that wasn't even intended to be funny, but the way he said it was just so real. It wasn't a joke. He would just say truths, and we would laugh.
Yeah. Yo. Shout out to Stringer. What's Stringer say? JD?
Who?
Stringer.
He
Super
said,
chat. Super chat.
We expect comedians to always be funny. The archetype of the Joker is complex and...
Yeah.
Well said.
Man, let me give you a bomb on
Sure
that.
talk.
That was fire. That's true, man. Honoring this, you couldn't get no better than that, man. Richard Pryor speaking on Martin Luther King. And I think he hung out with one of his best friends were Huey Newton.
Mm.
And we talked on that, but you know, when they played in the movie, it's all in the Bay Area too, because that's where the Black Panthers originated at, man. We just shout out to everybody in the Bay when we was up there. All those cats you see, like MCs and cats be there, those are all children, and they still got that vibe out there.
Mm.
So when he was out there shooting the Mac, which is funny, I love the Mac, but you know, Huey Newton, I heard there was a story on this extended version we saw of the Mac where the Black Panther stepped to him.
Mm.
And because him and Huey Newton was cool, they let him go ahead and shoot because they didn't play that pimping and all of that stuff. They didn't play all that. They cleaned up the streets. Shout out to the Black Panthers. The new Black Panthers.
Wow.
My man Mink kept it. For cleaning up the streets from when they needed to. They came out with laws and they came out and they stood their ground. And they smart too. I saw what's one of them, they know how to, the reciprocation and the revelation, they was just dropping it. But they was just your mind is the act the fool with the gun. And they did that one time. Shout out to my man Killah, because I was up and we met which one? One of the Black Panthers, man Killah, and he just dropped it. He's like, yo, we know the law like this, AD. Solo Gems. Yeah, they know the law. They got a big, gigantic law book. For those who just be home and just don't be doing anything, and sometimes just pick up the law book, try to learn that. No, especially if you're out there. If you're out there in the street, it's best to learn about what you're doing.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
We don't be thinking like that, though. Wouldn't it be smart to, like, if you out there, if you sling, you got to get what you got to get. And I'm not putting this because it's about pushing in your mind. Just study the law book. You might stop doing that and enroll in something good.
Right.
Pressure.
No, it's true. It's true. And I'll even say that, comedy teaches you how to laugh at yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta learn to laugh at yourself. We all make mistakes.
Wow, that's dope. Hold on. Let me give you a bar for that. Comedy teaches you what?
Learn how to laugh at yourself. That's right.
That's hard.
Look at Richard Pryor. Look. He knew he didn't want to do a speech. He knew that. I'm pretty sure you asked him at that moment in that time. He's like, he really did not even want to write that speech, but he did it. You know what I mean? And even when he made a mistake, he said, it's all right. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you gotta laugh at yourself for making mistakes. You know what I mean?
Right.
We put too much pressure on making mistakes, and you gotta learn how to just be comfortable with yourself and learn how to laugh at it. That's the real talk, That's the one thing I learned throughout life. Like, I had to learn to laugh at my own mistakes. It's how you learn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Stranger says, what is the uncomfortable nature of laughter?
Ooh, I love this. I love this.
What is the uncomfortable
craft
nature of
form?
laughter? That's deep.
That's a craft form. That's fire. Yo, Stranger be coming.
That's deep.
You write books, Stranger? We can get some of your books.
Yeah, right?
What is the uncomfortable nature of laughter? Damn, that sounds like a degree of lessons right there.
Yeah.
Something you sit down and be like, well, what is the uncomfortable nature of laughter?
Uncomfortable nature of laughter. How sick we are.
You ever laugh in your sleep?
That's the real. Laugh in my sleep?
Laugh in your sleep. Like something funny happens in your dream, and you trying to laugh.
You talking about as a baby?
No, like
I
in your
wouldn't know.
dreams.
So babies do it. No.
I've had dreams where I'm like, I'm laughing in the dream, but I can't physically laugh because I'm asleep.
But
I feel the tension in my stomach to where I'm asleep, but I'm like I can feel the body trying to laugh.
Okay.
And I'm laughing in the dream and something funny is happening.
Okay. See, I never had that happen to me. No.
It's the strangest thing.
Yeah, that's
strange.
To be laughing in your dream.
That's a little different. Yeah.
Funny things happen. You'll say something funny, or someone will mention something funny. The laughter can still exist. Comedy can still exist in a dream. Like, I've had funny situations go down.
Yeah, that's
strange.
I see things, I laugh.
Yeah.
That's the real talk.
So you imagine having a dream that's so vivid, something funny happens, and you can't help but laugh in the dream. But I can feel myself physically trying to laugh while I'm sleeping.
Okay.
I just feel like I'm exhaling a little more than usual. In that moment.
Yeah. I'll be scared. I probably think I'm choking. Nah, but yeah, no, I mean, it's a real talk. I mean, uncomfortable truth. I think it's because we realize how sick our mind could get. You know what I mean? That's a real uncomfortable truth of laughter. You know what I mean? Because I do have a real dark humor. You know what I mean? I'm a very serious person. I'm very into my, like, you know, my own wisdom and everything like that. But like I do have a real dark humor. It's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I try not to, you know, I don't make that be about my day, but it's just, you know, it's the stuff that you laugh at. It's like, oh shoot. I didn't catch myself laughing at that, but I did. You know what I mean? It's the real talk. You know what I mean? It shows you how your mind works.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Makes us think a little crazy too. That's why I like the Joker. You know what I mean? Shout out to the tattoo. But yeah.
The Riddler.
The sense of humor can change as you get older too, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think as you get older, I think you get more and more loose with it.
Yeah, you start laughing at things you normally wouldn't have laughed at.
Yeah. That's a given.
Yeah, look at Tyson. He's warmed up a little bit. When people say that, I mean, when you grow, it says the kingdom of heaven is as children laughing because they keep it real. You know, you can metaphorically say it's just like children keep it real, man.
Yeah.
What about the kids? You know, kids come from the sacrifice word. To break that down. We don't say kids, man, because kids is a baby goat. You sacrifice them.
Oh, wow.
They don't be saying that. That's what we used to do back in the days. You got to watch the words you see, you say. You got to rise.
Oh, kids pay attention to everything.
Yeah.
That's a real talk.
Yeah.
You say one curse word, they're going to start saying it. That's a real talk. They feed off of what they see. You know what I mean?
It's the parents.
Yeah, it's always the parents, or even, it don't even have to be parents. It could just be anybody.
Right.
Yeah, it don't even have to be parents. It could be a person that's just walking down the street.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just, they just pick up on everything, whatever they want to, they view.
Right. My boy said, oh, who's that? He said, Raheem said he cried and laughed in my dream. That's it.
Monster says, I'll wake myself up laughing sometimes.
That's
good. That's a good thing.
That.
That's a real good thing.
See, those are teachings of the Buddha too. The Buddha talked about be joyful. Don't take nothing serious. You're conscious and everything's beautiful. Everything is what it is. It is what it is. The tree's there because it's there. There's no answer. You know, they be sitting on the hill and the most obvious thing, because you're looking for the deepest thing, but it's kind of humor.
Yeah.
The Buddha humor, right? So you have to look at it like that.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. I enjoy laughter. You know what I mean? It always lightens the mood, right? It always makes somebody feel comfortable. You know what I mean? It's a very calming thing, because if I feel like if there's a circle and you hear laughter, like we talking, and you hear that laughter, it just makes the whole conversation easier. You know what I mean? Because y'all both being lighthearted with each other and not holding anything. You know what I mean? That's something that I always say, because it's a blunt honesty, but it can be really funny if you just let it go. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think most of my humor is not coming off of jokes. My humor comes off of just, if I'm just talking about something, you know what I mean? I go real deep into my stories and how my mind works, right? I'll be like, you know, that don't make sense to me, but it would be something that I could just make a joke about, or like it would be something in the moment. You know what I mean? I give it to comedians because they actually write down their jokes and punchlines and everything like that.
But let me say this. You got some stories. No, because when you share them, because it's coming from a real place.
Yeah.
That are actually really funny.
Yeah.
You know, and I learned from your stories, and you said that some people be like, man, that's a crazy story.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes I've been through things, I feel like, that most people don't go through. Or like, not even just most people don't go through, but when you hear it's relatable. You're like, oh, if I was in that situation, like I always say, I always got to bring up my grandmother when I always say it, because my friends know it. I mean, I told you too. Yeah. But my friends know my stories about my grandmother. And it wasn't until it was the funniest things when I had one of my friends and he met my grandmother, and then he said, yo, I know exactly what she was talking about now. And he learned right in that moment. And I was like, yeah, I try not to lie to you. I don't lie to nobody. I keep it real from my perspective. And it's a sick humor. It can be a sick humor, but it's
shout out to your grandma.
It's true. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to her. You know, much love to her. You know what I mean? She's in New York right now.
What happened in you had to tell, you know, you mind sharing a story about your teacher It says,
Which one?
Solomon's supposed to be wise.
Oh yeah. No, I had the Catholic teachers. I mean, look, I had nothing against Catholics, Catholic and nothing like that. My teacher was Catholic, right? And I don't know. I never understood. I think he had a problem with football players. And I was wearing a rosary one day. My girlfriend gave me the girlfriend at the time gave me a rosary, and I never knew what his problem was. I just never knew it. It was always there's always a moment that he always yelled at me. So I never understood that part. So
He's yelling at you in class?
Yeah, he yelled at me in the front. No, but it was like random. Like, you're teaching a lesson, right? And then he's talking about whatever. He just looks at me. He's like, well, some people wear my religion on their necks, right? Throwing subs, right? But he's looking right in front of me. And I'm sitting here like, what did I do to him, right? So that was a different one. That was a different one. That wasn't the wise one. The wise one, I think.
Hold up.
I know.
Hold on, let's marinate on this for a little bit. Let's slow it down. Let's slow cook. So you were in class, and then he just looked at you and said that?
No, did
you provoke him? Did you?
No, I didn't provoke him. No, I'm sitting there in class. Like, I didn't talk. I didn't say nothing, right? When I was in school, I was a quiet kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But look, he was teaching his lesson, and he just glances at me. And then he was like...
What was the lesson about? Pardon me.
It was something in social studies or global.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was something about that.
Right.
And he was teaching or whatever, and then, he said, it's very offensive for people that's not my religion wearing it on their neck or whatever. And he does this and looks at me right in front of my eyes. And I didn't know what I did. I just wore the rosary, right? Because I guess it was the only first day wear it. Yeah. But my girlfriend at the time gave it to me. I think she was Catholic.
Right.
I don't know. I forgot. but I'm sitting here like, it's like, yo, what's this deal with me?
Right.
And then I had another occurrence when I was caught talking in class very quickly. Like, you catch somebody talking in class, they give you a glare. No, he said, I guess Solomon ain't so wise in the class. Like, and I never understood what the problem was, but I always broke it.
He was hating on you.
Oh, I think I broke it down. I thought, look, I'm a football player, so I don't think he ever liked football players. And I just think he just had related that hate to his football players towards me.
It sounded like he was projecting.
He was definitely projecting. I was a homeless kid. I was a really homeless kid. This is high school. I'm a freshman. Yeah. I'm a homeless kid. I don't disrupt the class, nothing like that. I might get caught talking or whatever, but
you probably reminded him of the guy that his girlfriend cheated on.
Oh, that's what I said. That's my theory. I always said, I was like, a football player must have dealt with his girl. And he probably got cheated on or whatever, because he's a little geeky guy. Like,
there you go.
You really look at him, he's a little geeky guy. He knows who he is. I'm not gonna shout him out, but you know what I mean, like. Yeah, I never understood his problem with me. I always understood. She was like, yo, why do you resent me so much? I was like, I didn't do nothing to this guy. I don't even talk really in his class. I just sit down. I'd be like, all right, this is global. This is social studies. I'm like, all right, take the test.
Was it only the religious thing that he's...
It was the religious thing, the Solomon thing.
Oh, okay.
It was a couple times. Even when the class got in trouble, right? I would still get held longer than most other kids. I don't talk in that class. I tell you, I know when I'm a bad kid.
So he outed you.
Yeah, he outed me a lot of times, and I didn't do nothing to him. I never understood it. I was like, yo, what's his problem with me? Yeah. You know what I mean? But I went
That's crazy.
You know what? And then I was in the honors program at that time. You know what I mean? I was, I wasn't at that time because I did get kicked out. But
that's why religion became crazy in school. Go ahead.
No, but he was Catholic. He was Catholic. I understood it. You know what I mean? Like it could look offensive, but you have a one-on-one conversation. You don't blurt something out like projecting that I'm doing this to offend you.
It's not like religious appropriation or anything.
No.
To be wearing.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but he took it as I was being disrespectful to him.
Why would he just call him out like, yo, I see somebody don't respect my religion.
Yeah. No. But here's the thing, like he took it as I was being disrespectful to him. Like he's thinking that I'm doing this despite him. I'm not doing nothing towards him. This is actually something my girlfriend gave me. I didn't know. Listen, I don't know. I'm homeless.
Right.
I was homeless in that class. It's just he just projected onto something out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. I was like, hey, man.
What did y'all ever You know what I mean?
No, he never
had a conversation.
Yo, he never. That's why I was saying, like, you know, even looking back at that time, I'm what, 14, 15. I'm 15 at the time.
Right.
I'm like, you know, a kid that young,
right,
especially that time, 15, you wouldn't even know, right? You should have had a conversation. Hey, look, I take this as offensive.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just simply like that, right?
Right.
We had never had no conversation.
Just every time you came in his class, he would kind of attack you.
In a way,
like a little smooth.
Not
like,
every class, but
teachers.
it was most classes that it was just random. It would just be like a random blurt out. Like I triggered him.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, I didn't do nothing to him. I'm like, yo, I'm not even the most disruptible kid in that class.
Yeah.
That's what made me more like annoyed, because I was like, I don't do nothing towards him. This kid's always talking. This kid's always doing that. But he singles me out every time randomly. I just think he had a problem with football players because we used to wear our jerseys in class.
Yeah, he was hating.
You know what I mean?
You never know who's in charge of things.
Yeah.
Certain things don't work out because the wrong person is in charge of things.
Yeah, that's the reality.
And they get caught up into something, and it's like, if that moves you, then you're not a real leader.
Right.
A real leader supposed to take control and don't let certain things get to them.
Mm-hmm.
When stuff start getting to you like that, then you start losing, control of the classroom, and you find yourself disrespecting your own class members. That's like you off.
Yeah, no, I just don't think I never felt like, I was like, yo, I never knew his problem. I never knew his problem. Like, yo, I don't say I'm a perfect kid or anything like that, but I was a disciplined kid in terms of that. Like, I don't really talk much in class unless another student is talking to me. I try to focus on what's being taught and stuff like that. That was back me in high school and everything. Like, I really wasn't a kid that talked a lot. Right. You know what I mean? I just chilled. I pay attention, whatever's going on. And especially the I was in that program at that time because it was the honors program. Right. So at that time, the class was really like disciplined in that class. You know what I mean? Because I've been outside the honors, and that back in my high school, that was a that was a bad high school. Right. So it was kind of like, people was making noise. But that class was a very disciplined class. So I was like, I never understood what his problem was with me. Right. I never understood it. I was like, what did I do to him? I was like, did I do something, or did somebody, like AD said, like, I used to just think some football player used to cheat or whatever, took his girl or whatever, and I just think he projected that onto me.
Yeah, they be having problems.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that. I'm a student. I'm 15.
Yeah.
I'm like, how am I supposed to know?
Man, back in the day, grown-ups, they always do that. They have problems with their personal life, and then they kind of project it onto you. Mm-hmm. So when they be in there arguing with the girls, or somebody took the girl, or even vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Trouble with they come out and they start speaking out on you, and sometimes it's not even you.
Right.
It's some stuff that they go through and they project it onto you. And these are the people that are leading our people. And then you got platforms, you got people that's sitting up in seats, and you got politicians, you got all these people. Oh yeah, I need some of that too, AD. Yeah, it's cool, but I'm good right now. Yeah, no, you good. You got people in politician positions.
Yeah, coaches.
You have people, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that you don't even know. You got therapists, people that claim to be therapists,
right?
That goes through they need more therapy than you.
Yeah,
because what they're going through, everything is, we all viewing the world. We all viewing the world, and we all in it, but not of it.
Yeah.
Let me just pause on that because we're in the world, but not we of the world. All right, but we all in it, and we all looking at it like that. And I'm keeping it on that subject. It's funny. It's humor.
Yeah. It's real. No, it's real.
Because that's what's funny as hell. I'm sorry.
No. You good. But I never. You know what's crazy though? I never really resented him. You know what I mean? He was my teacher. You know what I mean? Right. I just said, it was like I just never understood what the big deal was.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like every single time we get in those little petty things, I'd be like, why? Like every time, and there was always tension talking to my teacher. I was like,
what you mean?
Meaning like it's almost like I ain't want to steer it wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, all right, I'm like this teacher clearly has something against me. I don't know what I did. Maybe I'm black. Next time. You won't say that. Who knows? Who knows? It could be that too.
He was a scrawny white dude.
You was walking like
he was like I don't know. Yeah, he probably is white. He's scrawny and white. Yeah,
Mr. Clifford,
remember
Miss Plave.
But I didn't think it was a race thing. I just don't think he liked football players. I think that's what it really was.
Well, it's a sense of racist doesn't all mean colors. Like he's racist against football players.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
He's just prejudice.
Yeah, prejudice. That's the right word. Right.
People think they're religious people. They put their religion above and they get crazy with it. And then once it starts affecting, you can't even see that. What was the word for that, man? I always got to look because once you start project and you start.
I know the word you're using. Telegraphing.
Yeah.
Is it telegraph?
I think, well, we use that now. Yeah, you're right. Telegraphing.
Is it
problem?
Could be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you can't see and there's a problem, when they don't agree with your view, and there's a problem now, hold up. And they can't, it's a problem now.
Yeah.
Because you're starting to attack their views. It's going to come to me soon. We're going to look into that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you don't agree with you, we at war now.
Yeah.
And that's how crusades start. Yeah. Crusades and blood, you know, that's why so much religion, blood wars, because people with is belief.
Yeah.
And people were willing to die for their belief, their belief systems.
Yeah.
Look, he cursed you out. You was just a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, what he said to you?
He said a couple things. I always remember the Simon wasn't so wise because that came out the blue. I didn't know. Yo, I'll tell you. A kid said one word to me, and I forgot. I said something real quick, and he looked at me. He always does this. I guess Simon isn't so wise.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and the class is just looking at me, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, what's his problem?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, but he would say just little petty stuff like that, and I'll just be like, yo, bro, like, you know what I mean? If there's a real issue, you know what I mean, especially at that time, now that I'm older now,
yeah,
you know, you could talk it through. You know what I mean? Like, listen, Solomon, you know, I found it offensive that he was wearing my rosary. You know what I mean? I could have just said, and then I could have sat there and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Listen, I had no idea." You know, that's how you.
His rosary. You see that? Yeah. It's his rosary.
It's his rosary, right? Yeah, it's on my neck.
He don't even know the history behind rosary,
and it really wasn't even mine. That's the real crazy part. Yeah, it really wasn't mine. It was given to me before. So it was one of those situations where I just like, yo, that was a harmless thing, blown out of proportion. And, you know, I just never understood him. You know what I mean? I only had him for 1 year, so it's not like I ever seen him again. But it was just one of those things. I was just like, I never knew what his problem was.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
And a lot of so-called leaders, I'm saying a lot of so-called teachers be doing that.
Yeah, no.
Everybody got that story in some form.
Yeah, just because I think since people are in a position of, I guess, authority or power, you know what I mean, people might not just know how to use it because they think they got it all figured out. And look, at the end of the day, he's a teacher, right? He's a social studies teacher. Yeah. All his purpose should be is just teaching the social studies. At the end of the day, not getting offended by anything was going on. But, you know, I offended him in that one moment, and he blew up. And you never know, that could have been very traumatizing. Maybe,
thank you.
You know what I mean? You never know. Or like, what if I was Catholic? You know what I mean? I wasn't, though. But I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, you're right. You don't back up on it. You're right. Because people don't understand what they do affects other people. And that's really heavy, you know, when you look at the chain of thoughts.
Right.
The chain, it's what you say that comes out your mouth. And you know, that can offend. That's why I like there's certain steps that says beware, hold the tongue. Know when it's presented, know when to talk. Those are just little mantras that you could put up on your window or you put on your wall or you could put on your refrigerator. One thing my I don't know if my sister do it, but my cousin do it. I want my sister, shout out to her. But my cousin, when you go through our crib, she got all these dope sayings. And I said that too. It's like, damn, you could just walk through it and be like, know that this door is your not your final door, but you know that walking through here, you walking through life.
Right.
And be of good mind, silent mind. It's just like mantras coming to you 24/7. I was in there like inspired every day. Everyone I'm getting, I'm like, dang, man, Kim. Shout out to Kim. I was like, damn, everything she got in here is like good thoughts, and it's like constantly coming at you, and it's almost like you monketeering. You a monketeer because you in the crib like, damn, I'm just keep learning, and you feel good when you're leaving there, but it giving you some jewels at the same time.
Yeah,
someone could be funny.
And it actually no, it helps you reminds you of stuff. Like it's just like whatever you thinking about. I think sometimes that's a sign too. Like you look at something and you could like reflect on it for yourself. That could be like really telling. You're like, oh shoot, I should do that. Right. You know what I mean? Or it just puts you in mind state there. Like you know what I mean, motivational things, or like let it go, or like there's many different like signs. I know many people. It's always typically. Well, I know this from the pattern. It's always like women that have those type of things. Like have a very inspirational speech things. You know what I mean? But I've always noticed that like I will reflect that sometimes when I really look at it. You know what I mean? Be like, oh yeah, I should.
That's a good idea. Go ahead.
Yeah, we good.
2 Catholics wearing a rosary beads, not just jewelry, is a meditation tool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And look. He didn't think that. He said, nah, I was being offensive.
That was right. Well, no, he's right. It's just the way he took it. Yeah, see, that's somebody, he just dropping a jewel on it. I wore an unk around my neck in the 90s in Staten Island 15 years ago, old Puerto Rican. Hold up, 15 years ago, old Puerto Rican in Zulu Nation. I had a lot of hate because people didn't understand. Yeah. I feel you.
You don't even take the time to understand. That's the crazy part. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you patient enough, you know what I mean? You just want to react to things. Yeah. If you patient enough to really, really listen and understand, you be like, yo, man, just talk to me. If you just talk to me or like have a real conversation, not come off of rage, I'll be like, yo, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Mr. No, I'm not gonna say his name. You don't deserve that.
But look,
Mr. Anderson.
But check it out though. He said that he had a hard time with the unk. But see, the same people won't give you a hard time when they see you wearing the logo of Gucci. Louis Vuitton. See, people accept it. It's like, yo, if you wear something that's cultural, and then a lot of people be going to get Gucci bags too.
Yeah,
giving that money. You know what I'm saying? Getting them Gucci bag, getting them different type of name style bag. But when you show them something ancient that's a symbol or something that represent anything, they're not with that. They get upset at that. And this goes for all cultures. And it's like, come on, are we being brainwashed? Are we being fooled? And the thing is to become that, to just try to become yourself and try to bring out the best part of you that represents that. Because you bigger than the logo. You bigger than the logo.
Yeah.
You bigger than whatever you wearing. I got an uncle. An uncle. It's the unk.
We put too much prioritizing all these different, like you said, name brands. It's like, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Israel too. I know to be watching. Go ahead.
Nah, I think you gotta go for what looks good on you. I always say whatever looks good on you. That's what you go for. You know what I mean? People put too much ideas into it, and it gets a little oversaturated. It's like a too much Nike, Gucci. You know what I mean? Louis Vuitton. Like all these things is all in our minds. Like when you take those name brands off, it's really just clothes on you at the end of the day.
There's a girl at my club with a $6,000 purse. I was like, $6,000 for a stupid bag?
Yeah, 6,000 ain't stupid to her.
I'm like, let me see it. I'm looking at the stitching. I'm like, all right, like I can see it's put together well, but 6,000.
Yeah.
I was like, I would say $40.
Yeah.
By looking at it, you know what I mean? Just like with a logical mind, looking at the stitching, looking at the material, I said $40. She's like, $6,000. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. But see, that takes time. Let's analyze that a little bit, slow it down a little bit, and just look at the ingredients that you're putting inside that pot. It's like you put out all that energy towards that, right? You got to build that up. You got to get a hold of that 6,000. So you're putting all that work in, and you're not really working with your children and putting the same energy into teaching them how to read or see things out there. So you putting that energy that you put that's in there, you putting it into the phone. I talked about that before. We put energy into things of that nature instead of into self-improvement with your own. Because what if you say, oh, now I'm going to keep the 6,000. I don't really need that, because it's always to show something off to somebody else. But what if you go, it's always, and it's cool to brag a little bit. As you little shine. Everybody likes a little shine. Yeah. But if you taking an extreme measure, because they'll hit you around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Boo, let's shoot up the prices. You know, certain holidays, because they know they got you. And they're not fishing with the rock. They just know, they're just out there. They don't know who you are.
It's the value of energy.
There you go. Energy.
Because
like
money is energy.
Let's go.
Right? It's the same thing with cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got people putting value towards something that doesn't even exist physically.
Just talk about it.
You know what I mean? It's all word of mouth. Like, it's perceived value. It's not even actual value. It's not, like, there is stock in gold. We all know the value of gold, and that's going to fluctuate because it's a precious metal.
Right.
But with the crypto world, it's like they're creating this value based on almost nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The name of itself and the rumors around that will determine its value. Do you know what I mean? So that same thing happens with name brands,
right?
In their own way, to where people are giving value towards the name Gucci or anything to,
right?
You know, and it's the value of an illusion.
Yeah.
Right.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
that word. Yeah, just to add on, that word energy's been rolling around a lot. Everybody's putting energy into something. Shout out to my shout out to the great love.
It just goes to show
Brooklyn,
the value of
go ahead.
of illusion.
Yeah, the value of illusion. Keep that same energy when I come.
Yeah.
So now we dealing with the frequencies and stuff, like you said. Currency, water creates it creates the economy. Current, it's just moving. Things are moving around.
Right.
But at the same time, like you said, the illusion, because you don't even know what you're getting in. Then they make you pay the taxes at the end. Then you got to do this, and then you don't have nothing at the end of the day. What's good? Yeah. What's really good? What we doing? What we invested in? What we see, that energy that you put in there, you could have took that, put that into your own corporation, your own bill.
It's our own minds that will put the value towards that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people will save their money for some nice Jordans, but eat top ramen until then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because to them, those Jordans are more important than their health.
Yeah.
In that moment.
Yeah, in that moment.
And I can relate to that because I'm not perfect. I've made all kinds of
But that's how we learn.
moves.
Come on, let me give you that's what we make. We all stumble, but we don't fall.
Well, we don't think we're stumbling at the moment.
Exactly, but that's the illusion. The mouse thinks he good to go when he going to go get that
cheese.
Yeah, the cheese. I wasn't going to take it to the deep forest. I was going to take him to go get whatever he got to get out to that same route he been traveling. And the serpent's just sitting there, and the serpent's not wicked. He just sitting there watching. He gonna get you.
Yeah.
He just know he got that path down pack. But you being watched, bro. You being watched by somebody's way quicker.
Yeah, that's true, right?
He got that path. He picked up the scent. You got you taking that same route. Some of the squirrels got a little up on. I'm not to change the subject, but some of the squirrels. Is this one squirrel? I don't know, but he turns his body. He knows that the serpent, I want to say the serpent, you know, the snake or the asp. He knows that the serpent, what's the infrared? Felt it. This is like a communication between two different creatures. And he turns his body cold. So the serpent can't, because he's looking at the blood in him. He's looking at that's how he catch. He can't even hear because the serpent's just sitting. And so there's one squirrel, I don't know what kind it is, but he knows that the serpent is somewhere lurking. So he turns his body cold.
It can change its own body temperature?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yes.
That is crazy.
We're gonna get a little animalology on here, some animal experts to break this thing down, because this is I guarantee you the ancient kingdom they broke it down. Look, it's in the astrology, they broke it down.
Yeah.
You got a Leo, you got a Taurus, you been talking about animals for a whole bunch of things. So when time, so when we talk about animals, it's real. You start fighting, you doing the animal style. So I'm gonna go animal on this. So we can't just knock that. We sharing the planet together. So yeah, but this one squirrel knows that he's being watched. He did that, but he ain't watched that on top though, because that hawk or what's they came shooting down. Some have to, balance out nature, but that squirrel is ill. Yeah, check him out.
Yeah.
Try to find out the squirrel that
I
changes
know.
his body temperature.
You know what I think is fascinating is that deep sea fish that has its own light bulb.
Talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes sense. Like if you're talking about a creature that can change its body temperature, it's similar to the idea of a creature being able to illuminate itself.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have a
Yeah,
real
that's
picture.
adapting to change. Crazy.
It has its own light.
Yeah, its own light. Because we live on a gigantic planet. The planet is beautiful. Certain things won't never change. Isn't that right, cowboys?
Oh man. I know. I already know. Yeah.
Humans will never evolve.
That's funny.
No, humans will never evolve past symbolism. We should understand the meaning of what we wear. Calvin Klein is no friend of mine.
Wow.
Shout out to
Yo, that's real though.
the great Run DMC.
I would
my
never say.
favorite.
I would never say never though. You know what I mean? It's just not this. It's just not this era. You know what I mean?
But it does make sense because symbolism goes back to the ancient times. Like it's the first language, the first alphabet. It's all symbolism.
As long as you got eyes, they download it from the stars into your mind, and you created the story. The story was in there. This is the stories. The stars wrote those in the. See, we on a magnetic high frequency right now.
Right.
When we start building, that's where the stars come from, and the stories were downloaded.
Right.
And then we wrote ourselves out. And the thing is, like what he said, is symbolism. They know you got eyes. So great conquerors and leaders, they knew that. So they had to. Matter of fact, it's the story of the wizard. Because you're not even as big as you think you is. You hide behind a shadow, but it was an animal that pulled that down. You only the wizard into the minds and the symbolism and what the little. Remember, come on, I can play it for you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's deep. You said that.
They trying to get out of here. Those are munchkins. All the munchkins.
Yeah.
Somebody said were they poisoned? Well, they all knew who the wizard, the witches were. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you hide behind
the wizard. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Hiding behind your shadow. That was deep. You said
balloon.
That's deep. You said that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you put up the image.
Bless you.
But no, you're right. No, you're completely right. You said hide behind your shadow. And I think that's all people do is hide behind their shadow. You know what I mean? That's why they can't that's why they stay where they at. You know what I mean? Or like that's why they don't show their true self. They don't show their true flaws.
Because if they did.
Yeah, that damn shadow, man. That shadow be blocking a lot of things off.
It's called shadow band.
Yeah, shadow band. Man.
We play music. I got a group called Shadow Band. Let me stop.
Hey, speaking of music,
I'll just keep going. Mind detect mind. Flying monkeys. Yeah, that's what they do. We got some stuff. We're gonna talk about the flying monkeys but this is MLK Day, so I was waiting on what's they supposed to come in, man. I'll tell you, he's supposed to be here, but
what's going on with your vinyl?
Shout out to Love once again. The vinyl will be here. I saw some sales coming in, so shout out to them.
So y'all could pre-sale the vinyl for Forest of the Happy Ever After.
Yeah, it's on the pre-sale right now. So since y'all in the building, go to Killah Priest shop, right? AD, am I saying it right?
Go to killerpriest.tv.
Yeah, .tv, and then go to shop, and then pre-order the vinyl. Me and come on, shout out to John Newsom.
Shop, you can get merch, CDs and vinyl, DVDs. But just click on merch.
The vinyl is here. The vinyl is not here, but it's being prepared.
You can pre-order it right now.
Yeah, you can pre-order.
Get yours reserved.
Hey.
Also, I got a couple of shows coming up in February. A lot, so I'm gonna send AD some of them before that. Let me just make a quick announcement. We got the great Neptali going to come on through. Let me see. Hold on. Let me send you something, AD. Hold on for me.
Yeah.
And she's gonna build on the Nephilims. How many of y'all know about the Nephilims? I told Billy Carlson. Hold up. Let me just send you this. I sent it to you in your WhatsApp. You sure for him.
Did you update?
Lady.
This isn't yours. Huh?
What's that?
You have another Instagram.
Oh, it must be like a fan page. That looks like a fan page.
This is the official.
Nah, it's real Killah Priest.
Did you change your logo?
Nah, that's not me. You got the wrong one.
That is a fan page that I ever saw.
Yeah, people are following this one.
Yeah, people. Yeah, I mean, the fan page. A lot of people follow the fan page.
Only people who know.
It was right there on the top. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
So, shout out to Razcast. He was with us when we went out to. Shout out to Equator 7 Shadowlands all day. We talk about the shadows. What's in the shadows?
Make sure you all are following the correct Killah Priest Instagram account. It's the one that says real Killah Priest.
Yeah.
Not the one that says official. That's somebody else.
Yeah, we'll be in Dayton, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio. We're going to be in Toronto. Shout out to my man, Lord Ferry.
Hey.
We'll be in Toronto and Ontario. Ori. Sometimes I get caught up with
Atori. Atori.
Say Toronto and
Toronto.
No,
not Toronto.
No.
Ontario.
Ontario. There we go.
Damn, say that fast. Toriana, Ontario. No, Ontario, Toronto.
Toronto, Ontario.
Yeah, I can say it now because you got Ontario, Toronto. Dang, caught me again.
Ontario.
Man, slow up there. Ontario. Damn.
Ontario.
I can't do it, man.
Yeah.
Toronto, Ontario.
Toronto, Ontario. See, I didn't know that. Priest got it. I got it. That's funny, right? We talk about comedian stuff.
Yep.
So it's funny how things work.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say certain words.
You can make a tongue twister out of it.
How's a rapper now?
You could say Dom Toretto drove to Ontario, Toronto.
Ooh, what's that?
Oh yeah,
is that
Dom Toretto? You know Dom Toretto from Fast and Furious.
Don Toretto drove to Don Toretto. Oh shit! Shout out to Miyoshi.
Peter Piper.
Huh?
Peter Piper.
Yeah, Peter Piper. That album cover. Oh yeah. Thank you, man. That album cover was painted by John Newsom, and currently working with Fourth Disciple. We got some stuff. Yeah. We got some stuff coming. We have an EP coming soon. A Secret Testament of a Regiment.
Strangers has come to Colorado.
Colorado.
They got some good weed out there.
Oh, so you in Colorado, stranger? Oh, okay. All right. No doubt. Shout out to the great Colorado.
Hey.
A couple of people fell. Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Cowboys went back to exactly who I thought they were.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
Yeah. And I'll be in Ohio. I'll be in Cleveland. I guess I'll meet the Cleveland Browns there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did.
Man. Yeah, you got to show it, AD.
Oh, the margins are all off.
They're home. Is that the right one?
That's the one that's in your story.
Yeah, that's a hysteric curse.
But I just don't like that it's flipped. I can't see everything correctly. It's not really designed for a story.
Okay, yeah. We'll be in Syracuse, New York, and I went through a stage near you, so February will be busy. Somebody said, "Oh, Richard Pryor is a true legend." We still got that up. We cleared up on that, right? Yeah, some more.
Yeah. I mean, people watching at different times, so
yeah,
that's another thing too.
He came back. Let's finish up on Martin Luther King, and then we continue where we was at.
Oh, okay. I
think you got a little bit more juice.
What do you share with Dr. King?
Is he finished? Oh yeah.
Because of him and the people who supported him, the motion picture industry opened up enough to allow me to step into it, and because I was prepared and ready for it, I advanced myself to the position I'm in today. But without the struggle of men like Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, I wouldn't be sitting here today. It wouldn't be possible without the millions of people throughout America who gave their time and in some cases gave their life. So that's why I honor Dr. Martin Luther King. What I have in common with him is I admire his dream. And I hope that someday that it will be a reality, it can be a reality, if you raise up and look in your heart and pull yourself out of your depressions and your own self-needs you can see it's a great world if you count your blessings.
Today was a very serious moment for you and for all of us in the audience. I felt for a moment, before you approached that podium, that there was a sense of concern, anxiety, as to whether people were going to accept you as Richard Pryor with a serious message or Richard Pryor with a joke and antic. Was that real?
Yes. I was debating, believe me, right up until the moment I opened my mouth. I was deciding what to do. And I only wanted to do something that would honor Dr. King. I wouldn't want to do anything that would bring, like I said, a blight on his name and the honor of this day for him.
There was another very emotional moment for you and again for us in the audience. You were so moved that you were brought to tears. Can you explain to me what was going through your mind, through your heart at that moment?
I was thinking about the little children in the churches that were bombed and the people that were beaten and abused. And never once did a mass retaliation take place. They retaliated in a far way that was unsuspecting to everyone with nonviolence, simply by still pushing for what was right and not allowing yourself to be caught up in the mass murder. We can't win a war here like that. And Martin Luther King showed us the way. And it's forever open. The door is open. We know how to do it now.
What is the real story behind what happened when you hurt yourself?
I tried to kill myself, and I did it over a period of years, and finally, one day I decided to end it all. I didn't want to be here anymore. It was too painful. And that's because I wouldn't be nonviolent to myself, I guess.
You wanted to end it all? You're a man who's made significant contributions in the world of comedy, entertainment, and in terms of reaching people and making people understand about themselves, about their situations and their environments. Why would a man such as that want to end it all?
Drugs. Drugs had a large contribution. Drugs and alcohol, chemicals. And eventually you run down to a point where I felt that I'd sold my soul and there was no reason to live anymore, to be a part of the world. I was worthless and useless. If a man had all this opportunity and all I ended up doing sitting in the house smoking a bass pipe, then God had made a mistake in choosing me to do something right and to bring about some good things. So in order to save my very soul from going to hell, I felt I had to kill myself in order to live.
We'll be back with Ken Morgan. That's,
yeah, that music kind of
took it back, right?
Cued in at the wrong
Man, let me
time.
tell you, that touched me right there, man.
Yeah.
I said I have to play this on the Podcraft. That's 1983. Sometimes you got to go back. Yeah, 1983, man. And Richard Pryor, somebody said something that's dope. He said, "You ain't rich before you prior to poor."
Equator.
Yeah. Shout out to Equator 7.
Yeah.
And that's deep, right? Salo?
Yeah, no,
What
that
you
was
think?
real. That was a real perspective. I think life, like people forget, life is different for other people. You might view it one way, but you might not really know the answer of that person's life. You know what I mean? Like the reporter was trying to understand, and she pointed at the positives. That's the real talk.
Right.
But you don't know what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like you think you know what's going on in his life. You got everything you could ask for and all that. But it's just not. It's not what you think it could be. You know what I mean? Some people have their own internal battles that they have to fight every day, and it's a real perspective that. And he wanted his message to be clear at the end of the day. Like he wanted to be respected and understand that. Like at the end of the day, like this is real words that I gotta say. You know what I mean? And you don't understand the level and anxiety and fears and all these things that I feel on the everyday. He might be a celebrity and he might have had everything going for him at those moments. You know what I mean? He wasn't top of comedy at that time. But, you know, he was probably going through a lot of painful things, you know what I mean? Especially if you're doing drugs and having alcohol and everything like that. Like, that's very telling, you know what I mean? He was still going through stuff that people just don't ask him about, you know what I mean? Because he probably just never went through it himself, you know what I mean? He might have needed something like a real good talk, like something that's really healthy. You know what I mean? And he probably just wasn't around a lot of healthy people in the world. You know, I think it's just the way how the world is today. I think a lot of people go through that. Like a lot of people go through a lot of depressions, and we don't even really know how to properly talk through it with people. You know what I mean? And the world, like I always say, the world is in a state of is in different states of life. You know what I mean? Not everybody's living peaceful. Everybody lives their own thing, but not everybody's all happy. You know what I mean? You got to look at yourself and look at different levels of other people and understand the struggles that other people might go through, because you just might not understand that. And that's the real thing. You know, I look at that. That was very brave for him to say that at that time, because that's a real deep thing. That's 1982. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that people really won't even catch that at that moment. But everybody got their demons and everybody got their pain, but you gotta have the right talk and the right conversation to really work through it, you know? And actually that talk with yourself, because that's the real thing that you need to do, you know? Yeah, you know, it's just, you know, he seemed like he never healed from something, you know what I mean? And that's the real thing. And even when he's talking about the Martin Luther King situation, like he's probably reflecting on everything that he had to go through as a child, you know what I mean? All the you know, the segregation, you know, he was old at that point. I mean, young at that point. Mm-hmm. But you know, he's probably reflecting on a lot that he's like, yo, you don't understand that what type of change that Martin Luther King even made in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, y'all don't know what I've even been through in my own self. So yeah, you know, it's a deep thing. It's really deep. Mm-hmm. Everybody got their own journey and their own battle, but that road could be bumpy. You know, it could have a lot of potholes in there.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's why. I'm finished.
Yeah, I'm finished. My fault.
But that's why I like Richard Pryor, because he was just so raw and raw. He put it all out there, so comedians just kind of like change during his time. I mean, as far as I know, it's probably Miles Mabley, Steve, the Man. What is this? Steve, the Man is a lot of old. Because I go back into those archives,
right?
You know, but Richard Pryor definitely was a different type of style. But it's good. Somebody said thank you for showing this out, but because this is a different side of comedians that you probably don't see. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, after the Joker take off his mask and stuff like that, he was going to see a therapist.
Yeah,
he's a chain smoker. You know, somebody told me a homeboy was a chain smoker from the Twilight Zone. Yeah, for the Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm.
I know I got into a moment right there because I'm thinking about it. It's just called Omit the Logic. If you ever get a chance to see Omit the Logic, Richard Pryor, man, tears just was flowing. It was probably one of the deepest. At one point, he did so much drugs, he wasn't even funny no more. It wasn't funny. Yeah. It was like, man, it was just crazy. He moved to Oakland. That's when Huey knew. He became a hippie at one time. Yeah. So people go through different stages of life growing up. So, you know. And then who was the lady, a good friend of Martin Luther King? I could pull it up. She was on Star Trek, the black woman.
Oh, okay.
Forgot her name. Oh, Rod Sterling. Thank you, my brother. Rod Sterling from Twilight Zone, yeah. And then the lady from Star Trek was a good friend of Martin Luther King. He used to follow him for wherever he went. But, you know, she was like, you know, that's her man right there. You know, not saying like that, but, you know, more.
Right.
So it was a good time, man. We celebrating Martin Luther King. All wise, right in his act. Shout out to my man Crumb. He was coming through, man. So that was the surprise. He haven't hit me back, so hopefully you're all right. You know what I'm saying? He said he was coming up here. All wise, right in his act. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's talk about the comedians. Hey, AD, play the next one.
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit from Trickster. I saw this one online. Check it out. I know
there is perhaps no figure in literature
Yeah. Go back to philosophy of the trickster.
Where should I
Sometimes
start
the
at?
trickster. You can start wherever, man. We're not playing the whole thing. I mean, people can go back and see about this. Like I said, the Joker was wild in the cards and being a Joker and a trickster. But there was a science behind it because the Fox is definitely a trickster. But he's all wise. And then there's Fox TV to let you know. Whoa. You know what I mean? So
And then there's Fox Chase.
yeah, Fox Chase. Fox. The reason why I picked the Fox because the Fox sort of like it's just cunning. The Crow also. You got to do a movie. You got to do a song on The Crow. There's a movie called The Crow, but The Crow is very smart. They stick together and they observe. And this one crow visit a person's house. Used to go over there on the regular, knock on the window. And they would, start playing with the dog and stuff and let it meet his family. It's crazy when you get into this, man. It's real when you start observing and looking at different aspects of life.
Right.
And seeing that, man, we are sort of gods over them, but we do the wrong things. We be devil too. Yin and yang plays the part, and it comes back to us. So we seeing balance. You know what I mean? Just having balance in life and being in the middle. What is it called? Balanced meal. You don't want too much water. I love water. I'll drink water every day. I'm drinking water now.
Yeah.
But you don't want you want to balance it out.
Yeah.
And we tend to, they said, man, if we go into the water that we, in the sewage, especially in Miami back in the days, there'd be a lot of drugs in there.
Yeah.
The so much consumed drugs that we did. It's like you could take that and make a gigantic time bomb if you go in the sewage and put all that gunk and nasty stuff together and throw it to another. You probably destroy a planet with all the stuff that they got. Yeah.
Forgives. Good.
Call me out there, scared, man.
Drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, could get that.
You got Molly, Tolly, drip. You said, you got beans, greens. You got Molly,
Beans, greens, tomatoes.
PCP, Molly, cocaine. You got Molly, cocaine. You can say that now openly because I remember commercials back in the days. It used to only be in Latin. They used to be showing you bodies getting killed, people dying. Now YouTube, they show it all, everything, and they even showing Pornhub is going up like this. Sex, you know what I mean? It's all everything's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's out. Everything's out.
Yeah,
so I'm not saying nothing that nobody don't know.
Yeah.
But they just scared to say it.
That's true.
They be thinking it like, damn, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. I think people get fearful of the response, you know what I mean? Or the reaction or everything like that. I think people could say a lot of truths.
Yeah.
But a lot of people get scared of it, you know what I mean? And that's why people like a lot of times hold the truth or withhold the truth because it's the way how people react to it. You know what I mean? And it's sad because I think that's the main problem in society today is that we're not able to just be open and honest. You know what I mean? Because I think that's how people can even work through things in the first place, is being open and honest. You know what I mean? And it's mainly a society thing. Like I think people don't want to hear the truth most times, and they rather hear lies and everything like that. So I was going to elaborate. You said something earlier, but I was going to say the devil is constantly whispering wants and desires. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? God's going to give you what you need. And you got to pay attention to those two differences, because if you let the devil win based off whatever your desires and wants are, you're gonna lose at the end of the day every single time. Right. You know what I mean? Accepting God's blessings are just paying attention to the love and the signs of it. You know what I mean? The strength that could even be built past it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of things, and a lot of things are needed. You know what I mean? Like we keep saying, the truth is hard. You know what I mean? But we gotta pay attention to the truth and stop listening to constant lies, which we do typically today in this society.
You said love is needed.
Yeah, love is really needed. Yeah.
And then the Texans definitely had love, and
true.
love made it right.
Yeah.
As they traveled to Cleveland and did that thing because love was in the air.
Yeah. Cowboys had love. They got a lot.
The Cowboys had love, right?
No, Cowboys got a lot of love. Yeah, got a lot of love.
Now they got time to think about things.
Yeah, that's true. And Cowboys got love.
What are you going to do this? You know what I mean? People want to know about decisions.
Yeah.
And it's up to Jerry.
Yep.
Is that a segue to the sports segment?
I'm sorry, yeah, but
Nah, that was
you know it's playoffs, and I know people are watching. Everybody watching the playoffs,
That was
man.
a good one though.
And now sports.
That was a good one though, because I saw it coming. Yeah, I saw it coming. But real talk.
Dad, Cowboys. I'm sorry,
Nah.
but you jogged out there for. I mean, no, you didn't. You took a small route to go to the. Man, man, listen. They took the shortest route to go to the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Who's his name? House.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true.
You know what they say? You play with house money. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, man.
Dak. Man, I hate to do it because he a Leo too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dak Prescott, man. But the Lions win. How's that?
Yeah.
Give him a Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi. Yeah, Kawhi laughing.
The Lions won.
Yeah, the Lions won.
Shout
yeah.
out to them. Yo, AD is their first time winning. Eminem was at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was putting out all kinds of social media stuff about the Lions.
Yeah, it's their first
It
time.
was a big thing for Detroit. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, what's the status at 30 years?
It's like I don't even think it was. I think it was like 50.
Yeah, 50. They
It was
haven't
like
won.
50.
They haven't won a playoff game in 50 years.
It was like 50.
Oh,
It was like
okay.
50 years or something. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I'm getting it wrong with Barry, but I'm assuming that's what it was.
You know, hip hop 50 year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
They share that with the Lions.
Yeah.
So when hip hop first dropped, the Lions won their last playoffs, and that was with Barry Sanders. We're gonna bring it back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't think we can show this though.
We might can't show that AD.
Yeah.
Really?
Nah, yeah.
I thought sports
They cut it
didn't
off.
matter.
Nah, I think it do because I mean that's a whatchamacallit? That's
Super Bowl?
Not Super Bowl. It's the on the NFL channel, so I think we can't really show the. But it's. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could like. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's NBC.
He
Yeah.
said, "Speaking of love, yeah,
Nah.
one love."
Nah, if I had to say my
That's
two
the quarterback
cents,
name. My bad.
No, if I had to say my 2 cents on the on that matter on the Cowboys, you know what I mean? We know this every year. I'm just gonna say this all the time.
Yeah.
We fall people. I don't know how people fall for what they've shown us throughout the years that I've been alive. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of fans that was from the 90s. Shout out CI from the 90s or whatever. You know what I mean? But from my 27 years of living, I've seen the Cowboys do the same pattern at the end of the day. It's funny because they have like a little picture of a cycle. You know, you gotta start the season, right? You gotta start beating up all these little teams that don't really not gonna go nowhere. Then, right? Yeah, I can start getting delusional. You got real delusional of like, oh yeah, the Cowboys this is the year, right? Make the playoffs,
Lincoln,
and then lose
Yeah.
the first round or the second round or whatever, but y'all lose in the playoffs. And this is my 27 years of living. I've seen Tony Romo do it.
Well, he was an expert at losing.
Yeah, I seen Dak do it. You know what I mean? And they good quarterbacks. I'm not faulting them. I'm just saying that we get to this delusional ideas that team is going to do something when they get there. I'm just say that like that.
Wow.
What?
I'm sorry. Look, AD. Where that brother been? Or that sister been with Flying Fox Fruits. Mystery Channel video.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen you in a long time. Mystery Channel video and the song should win awards. Oh, thank you. Mystery Channel video and song should win awards, no doubt.
Hey.
Shout out to Brian Ford, man. I hope, Brian, you listen to this because we have to go back in and do some more music, man. It's something about making music with live drums. And who's it? Conga? Congo? Shout out to him, yeah. Conga, man. Conga. I spoke to him too. He gonna come back up. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Wakongo.
Congo.
Yeah. Because he be killing it. Or the Congos. Yeah. Thank you for that, man. Flying. That's Mystery Channel.
That's right. That's
Mystery
dope.
Channel video and song should win an award. Thank you. Award. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
And what were we talking about?
I mean, no, I was just saying how delusional Cowboy fans are, but we know that love got it, and love, and you know sometimes God gives you love. You know what I mean? Love is powerful. Love is strength. You know what I mean? And when love is on your side,
yeah.
See what happens when love is on your real side. Because love wasn't on the Cowboy side. It was on a whole nother side.
No, love was against the Cowboys.
Yeah, love was against the Cowboys, right? Hey, but you know, Green
they
Bay's
didn't have
love.
love. They didn't. Cowboys didn't have. Yo, you can't show us no love. That's what the Cowboys should have said. But they showed the Cowboys. No, the Green Bay showed Cowboys love.
Yeah, they had a lot of love for them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it.
A lot of love.
NFL, we want to check. Hold on.
That's right. Yeah.
Green Bay showed Cowboys love that day.
That's a fact. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's
good.
That's one right there.
Yeah, Green Bay got a lot of love for Cowboys.
Yeah, we gotta put that up there. They need to put that in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if they still read newspapers.
I think even Dak is in love. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Dak is. Yep.
You know what I mean?
He
gave some touchdowns to Green Bay. You know what I mean?
He threw a
You
beautiful.
just love Green Bay.
Yeah, he goes back that way.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You don't throw interceptions when you. Well, you don't throw. You could throw touchdowns, and this is the problem with Dak is because he thought at that moment when you throw a touchdown, it could go either way.
Yeah,
don't play like that.
Yeah, it's a real talk. It's a real talk.
He threw a touchdown when it went that way.
Yeah. Oh man,
Flacco.
Yeah, Flacco. Oh yeah, shout and listen. If y'all didn't know, I'm a Ravens fan. I always gotta make that clear. Shout out to Flacco, man. You know what I mean? He had a good run. I think he had a good story. I just think the reality was Flacco was going to turn back to Flacco. You know what I mean? You know, I know. Skip says Fluco. I don't like calling Flacco Fluco because I still got a lot of respect for Flacco. He got us a ring, right? But yeah, nah. I mean, look, yo, that kid CJ Stroud is nasty on the Texans. So I mean, that's really the championship of that. That's really a champion of that game. To be honest, Flacco. I just knew what was going to happen. You know what I mean? I knew once they got out of the rhythm, it was over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good.
DJ Guam said one love. Bob Marley, one love.
One love.
That's
Yeah.
that's what the Cowboys should have said.
Yeah.
One love.
One love. Yeah.
Let's get together. Yo, man, y'all get yo, let's open the floodgates. Y'all can go ahead and on the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys, open up the floodgates with the Cowboys.
And if you're from
Somebody gonna cry
Dallas,
today.
it's okay. It's okay. You could cry here. We embrace it.
I love Fort Worth. Let's go out there to Dallas. You know what I mean? Shout out to Erica Badu. I know everyone out in that area of the Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys. But what was their record? They was like,
if I remember correctly, I think they were they 13 and 4? 13 and 4 probably.
Yeah,
I think
shout
it
out
was
to
like
Crip
13 and
Jesus.
4 or something like that. I mean, I gotta really check it because I don't know these teams by hearts. I don't know their record by heart, but I think they were either 13 or 12. They either had 12 or 13 wins. I could at least say that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Somebody could tell us in the. But yeah, no. I mean, but that's the Cowboys. I mean, shout out to the Lions. I mean, I give them a lot of respect. You know what I mean? Because I thought the Rams would be that team that will sneak in and beat everybody. But I give a lot of respect to the Lions. You know what I mean? I've been noticing them for the whole year. You know what I mean? And they are a good team. A lot of good players on the offensive side. And they got a little something on defense. I ain't gonna hold you. Hutchinson's been doing his thing. But you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, get real passionate about the playoffs. Hey, listen, a little crazy wild card weekend. You know what I mean? The Buccaneers and Eagles are playing right now. Right now is a close game, 9-16.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's the score?
Oh, for the Buccaneers and Eagles?
Shout out to Coverboy.
Yeah,
Shout out to Coverboy. He said some ill stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Couple boys sent me some dope stuff.
Where you at, Coverboy? And plus, the Lions ate the Ram.
Oh, yeah.
So the Rams is a sad day in L.A.
Man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sad day in L.A., right? Yeah. You know what I mean? So
23-21. But I can respect that. But the Cowboys, they got blown. If you just turned on the game, you'd think, oh, man, it was a cool, 32-48.
Oh, yeah.
No, the Green Bay took his foot. Love.
No, they gave
was
him
in the
love.
right places. Love took his foot off the gas. They was told to don't do that to them in their house that way. And the coaches got together in a meeting and said we don't go over 50.
Oh, yeah, that's a given.
We don't want to do this to them in their house. So let's take our foot off the gas and let them catch up to the game's over.
Yeah, that's sometimes that's how you show love.
They were scoring to the zeros came.
Yeah, it's real talk. Yeah, nah, man. Like,
why did he even suit up that day? I'm opening up floodgates. Y'all can go in. Y'all can go in on the Cowboys because that was completely embarrassing. Everybody on the internet cursed him out. Everybody on the good loving NFL networks.
Oh yeah.
So that was so embarrassing, man. Time after time, I know Cowboy fans. I'm friends with Cowboy fans, and it's like therapy. And I told them, y'all need a big stadium, a place where y'all can go to therapy and get worked on, because they just keep letting y'all down.
Yeah, that's real talk. Them and Knicks fans, they you know.
And Knicks, you're not out of this either. If you're in the New York area, you know what the Knicks do. The Knicks lose. They get your hearts pumped up, and then they pump right out. They open the door, and it's sad what you're doing to the American people, and to the New York City people, and to the people of Dallas. They work hard. They go to work.
Yeah, no, it's real.
They work hard. They try to, represent, and then they come out with their stars on their hat, and America's team and stuff like that. And Green Bay just come out there. You lost against children. What was the?
Oh, they're one of the youngest teams, like on average age.
They didn't even know they supposed to win.
They wanted. I think they average younger than me. I think that's pretty young. That's crazy. That's pretty young too. I won't lie on that. I think they average the youngest age, and that's younger than me. So that's kind of wild. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
That's crazy. The thing was like the average age is like 25.
Right.
So that was like averaged out of the age. So that's wild. You know what I mean? But I give a lot of credit. Listen, people gonna hate on the Cowboys. I give a lot of credit to the Packers because I kind of said it. You know what I mean? I kind of thought the Packers would be on the low key. I wouldn't think they was gonna be.
Love's for real.
Yeah, love is for real. You know what I mean? Love, and I'm a big advocate for love. You know what I mean? That's the real talk. But I saw this. I kind of saw this coming. I didn't think. They're not powerhouse to me yet, right? You know what I mean? I got a lot of respect for Love and everybody, but no, I kind of called this. I kind of saw this happening. Like I thought they was gonna be a better team, and I kind of thought that they would make the playoffs. And hey, they made it, and they beat the opponent that I think they would beat. So. I mean, that's what happened. And then I think in the AFC right now, Chiefs did their thing. I mean, saw that coming. The Ravens playing the Texans now. We're going to play the Texans. We're going to smoke them. But I won't lie, CJ Stroud he's a talent. He's a talent, but I expect us to win that game. And what else? What else is going on? Oh, the Steelers and the Bills. Yeah, Bills got their rights, you know what I mean? They was gonna win that game regardless, and it was no problem. But Chiefs,
you said the Bill of Rights?
The Bill of Rights, yeah, that's right. They got it. I mean, they got it. So they gonna play the Chiefs. That's gonna be a real good game. That's gonna be a rematch.
The Bills, man, yo, you gotta pay that bill, or you get cut off. Pay them bills. Because I like that the Bill of Rights. You got to call that.
It was real.
Yeah, Steelers went through a corridor though.
I was never taking that serious. I never took that serious. Steelers just got in there. They just got in there for fun. But
respect the legacy. I respect the legacy, but Steelers got handled.
I ain't gonna. You know, I'm a Ravens
Was we
fan.
really expecting them to win?
I never did. I just kind of just said, you know what, they there though. Yeah. That's really Jaguars' fault if you really. But I'm not gonna get into the Jaguars. They're not there. So, but
they're not really Jaguars. They're like
kittens.
Yeah, that's right. Not really Jaguars. You don't go in there. Come on, sometimes it's like some of these teams they build it up and then when you get to the game where you're supposed to win, because great players are not always great, only when you're supposed to be.
Right.
And it's like, come on.
Yeah.
You ain't know Ali's. When you get time to get in the ring, Smoke and Joe Frazier, they get in the ring, they show their greatness.
Yeah.
Around the 11th round, or it depends on who they fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I got the eye for, like, when you look at greats, I always say with NFL and everything, or even NBA, like I look at talent level, like on the base talent level. You know what I mean? Not what their accomplishments are at the moment, right? I look at their base talent level and what they do with it. And that's the real talk. You know what I mean? There's a lot of talent that went through the NFL. And I look at talent level at the end of the day. Dak is a good quarterback. He's a real good quarterback. But he's not overly talented. And I mean, that's just okay. That's fine. You could win with that. You know what I mean?
Their team got a block for him. There's a lot of things. CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
lamb chops.
Lamb
you know
got
what I'm
catch.
saying?
Yeah, lamb got catch. Yeah,
You gotta catch that boy. He's catching the ball. Yeah, but then you know.
Okay. Get Tua. Tua's another one. Tua got Tariq. Tariq is a crazy talent, but
Yeah. Listen, condolences to the
Tua's just not. Tua's not Pat. It's just.
I forgot about those dolphins.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Yeah. All this
They
happened.
catch no fish.
Yeah, no, they didn't catch no fish. Nah.
The Chiefs put that spear inside the dolphins.
That's
harpoon
real.
style.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got a lot of good sayings. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, the hardest one would probably be the Browns and Texans. What would you say about that? That's a hard saying.
Who?
The Browns and Texans, because remember the Texans won that.
Yeah, I
The
said
Browns.
it. He shrugged it off. Shrugs off.
Okay.
What was their quarterback? Shrugs.
Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud.
Yeah,
I said that the Cleveland, we see the Cleveland Browns being a dog.
Mm-hmm.
They need to change that.
Well,
the dog
the
is
dog?
not going. Yeah, Texans.
Rottweiler.
I mean, I'm not knocking the Cleveland, but change it up, man. We don't call Browns dogs no more.
Mm-hmm.
So you got AI.
We don't call girls dames either.
Exactly. But you see, these cats that named these teams was in the 1920s or 30s. I'm going to call him a Cleveland Brown.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be, that's why I was like, he's going to be one of those dogs that go out there and hunt. When I go out there and hunt the dodo bird. In his day, they exist. They don't even exist.
Oh, yeah. Straight military. Straight
Cleveland,
military minds.
And there was probably a lot of birds in Cleveland at that time.
Probably, you never know. Yeah. I mean, a whole nother
And they
thing.
said, we're going to name it Browns. But the Browns, I got to think of that. What happened with the Browns?
Browns, Texans.
Texans went there and they handed them that.
Well, no, they actually didn't go there. The Cleveland went over to Houston.
Yeah, and had to leave corridor style.
Mm-hmm.
Straight through there. You know when you fly in, it's like, damn, you go straight through the stadium then through the other end.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
And Uber's already ready for you, and you go straight up, get up there, and Uber will take you right to the airport, and you fly back. That's what happened.
Yeah, exactly what happened.
Flacco. That's what we was talking about.
Yeah, I just mentioned Flacco. Like I said,
Waka Flacco.
I've already said it. I said I got a lot of respect for Flacco. You know what I mean? What he did for the Super Bowl for us. That run was amazing. Look, I'm gonna give a lot of props to Flacco.
Yeah, he threw 4 touchdowns.
Yes.
He threw 2 to his team and 2 to the other.
Right.
Amazing.
But
he had a good game. He said, I threw 4 touchdowns. 2 that way and then 2 that way.
Oh man, I told you about that second pick six. But I knew Flacco. Look, I knew Flacco was on his way out. He was on his way out when Lamar came. But I've already said that, like,
Lamar Jackson.
Once he that is a good story. It was a good story for him, but the younger talent definitely won. You know what I mean? The younger talent wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the real talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jim Brown probably named it Jim Brown. The Browns probably was named after the Browns should have been called the Jim Browns now.
The Jim Browns?
Cleveland Jim Browns, because he was the best running back in the world of his time. You know what I'm saying?
He probably they still debate. He still might be. He's
strongest. He's not the most elusive, but he was the strongest.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the strongest.
That goes to a man in Detroit who's still up there.
Yeah, still up there. I ain't gonna lie.
Barry Sanders.
Mm-hmm. Barry's a great. Yeah, Barry's a great.
Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, got a couple wheels.
Yeah, there's a good couple. I could go all day with running backs. I used to play the position, so I mean, I could go all day with them. But my era was like LaDainian Tomlinson and Adrian Peterson. You know what I mean? If you want to say Priest Holmes is another one. Yeah. Jamal Lewis. I could go all day with these guys though. Right. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna bore you out with my players.
It's all good. That's what we doing. We talk about it.
It's a sports segment.
Yeah,
that's real talk,
what we call it? Supposed to be cover sports, right? Cover boy haven't called it. All right, so your boy is not coming through. Shout out to Crip Jesus, he just hit me. I think they might be at Leimert Park. Turned up over there. MLK, Black Love, Black Butterfly, Black Love, Black Understanding, Black Light, Black everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
We doing it up. We just played, if you just come in there, we just played a segment from the great Richard Pryor talking about Martin Luther King and how he felt, and he cried in it, and it's good when you see a comedian from that era talk about it. So that's our tribute to. What's the score?
It's 9 to
9 to 16. Who up?
Buccaneers. I already told you.
What?
Yeah. No, don't act surprised. I'm not surprised by that. But yeah.
I want to say
no,
it's not over. What quarter?
It's this second half. Right
Oh,
now.
second.
Halftime.
Okay.
Halftime right now.
All right.
But yeah, we was talking about you said Richard Pryor and Martin Luther King. Yeah, it was a very deep saying. I think that's. I mean, not we stuck way to the sports, but it was really deep. This is a deep day. Martin Luther King made a lot of change, and the change that change was positive. That changed the world. You know what I mean? Changed America, in a way. You know what I mean? We're still living in it. Don't get me wrong. We're still trying to make improvements every day. You know what I mean? This world still we're not perfect yet. You know what I mean? But that he did influence something that was completely different. But it's good. It's good that people get knowledge on it. You know what I mean? I hope they're teaching it in schools a little properly, a little bit better. They teach it in school. You know what I mean? Back when I was in school, but it was like you just watched a movie and you didn't really get the whole thing. But I mean, I hope kids is getting more knowledgeable was the change, because it's more and more years now. It's been over it's been about 50, 60 years now. So it's definitely been a long time. So we gotta keep teaching our the kids and everybody that this happened and this influence had changed the world, because it was a different time back then. You know what I mean? A lot worse. So, you know what I mean? We're just improving. We're trying to improve this country, and I don't want to say all that, but we gotta improve this country. That's the real talk. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's telling the story. People don't know this, but he's telling the story of Moses.
And I've seen the promised land.
Didn't Moses see the promised land? And he didn't get there.
But I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
And play Dennis Brown, The Promised Land. He gotta play it.
I'm not worried about anything.
A powerful speaker too. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Lil Wayne. He got it.
Yeah, when you have drive like that and passion in there, you know what I mean? That speech is amazing. You gotta get a great speaker. Great speaker.
Can we play Dennis Brown Promised Land without getting in trouble like we did before?
I mean, we'll get in trouble. I mean, we thought we wouldn't get in trouble. We'll just get flagged.
Which way you could do it? You could play it faster or something, right? Promised Land. I'll play the instrumental to the Promised Land. We rocked out last time, so we took it down because we had so much fun. We was playing so much music.
It just got blocked for something. But we took it out, so it's back up.
Yeah. But I like the reggae session we did. It was so dope. Yeah, Guam come through, DJ Guam.
Hey.
Yeah, we played Gregory Isaac. And played a whole bunch of this stuff. We're gonna let's show one more thing. Let's go to before we get up out of here. He played a music session. Promised Land.
Promised Land.
What am I playing?
Go to your WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And let's go. Let me see what you got. We played the Trickster already, so go up. Shout out that. Play that real quick. That didn't play above that. No, not that one. There you go. Yeah. Show Neptali thing.
This one?
Yeah, because she's going to be here on the 31st. She's going to be teaching, I want to put that up there. She's going to be teaching the true origins and the evolutions of Darwinism or the Anunnaki. Yeah, wait for it. Yep. Okay, the true origins of evolution, Darwinism, or the Anunnaki Nephilim. Hot topic right now for the
so this is
24th. That's Nephtali. She was here before. She spoke on it. But now she got some new science. She's going to break it down. You see that king with the gold? See, a lot of Babylonian stuff was redone. America recycles a lot of ancient civilizations.
That's for an upcoming show here.
Yeah, it's gonna be here live. Word.
Got it.
Yeah, about to close out a little bit, man. Shout out to the Crip Jesus. He went back. Word. Oh, shout out to the parade. We missed the Lamarck Park. Let me see. It's yeah. Yeah, the fallen angels. See, he'll know about all of that stuff. They got some crazy evidence out there. Crazy stuff. So I want to see what to say. It's dope when sisters start dropping knowledge and start building on certain things. I love it because you don't even know it's inspiration to young women. Young women will listen to you all over and it influence them. And when you got sisters that can study and go and put their time in to drop some knowledge, you got the OGs like Sophia Stewart.
Yeah.
See, they passing the torch. But like, things go up. But before, when you used to drop jewels, back then it may be like, it was a little different back then. 70s, 60s, and more hairstyles. But now you have to break through all of that stuff. It's like the wig explosion and all of this stuff that been happening now. You got certain women that wear their natural hair, but it's not all about the hair. It's about the knowledge and the information they're coming out with. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? When you start listening instead of dictating everything, and you can listen and hear what the universe is saying to you instead of dictating, you'll get more. You'll receive more because you slow down the fight. Slow it down. Go too fast. A farmer just gonna be like, I know what seeds these are. You don't even worry about it. Just dig your hand in there and throw it there. So the one that slows down and puts a row of watermelon seeds.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Yeah. The one who put a row of watermelon seeds will know where the watermelon is at.
Mm-hmm.
The one who puts a row of cabbage, you might want a row of this because you slow down and put everything in the proper place.
Right.
But now you live in a, it's all good. Knowledge is just pouring down, raining on me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, knowledge?
Knowledge just, it's just raining down. All the raindrops be hitting everywhere. Raindrops go over my head.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it was real. It was real.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
Knowledge and peace and knowledge.
Yeah, it's the shape of the star, no doubt.
Yeah.
Where we are.
Real talk. Bang, 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 bang.
Go ahead, let's read.
You got it.
Let me see. Let's go on. Let's go back into. Oh yeah, let's hit Mr. T. Remember Mr. T?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he dropped jewels back then. This was he wore all the jewelry too. Hey man, this might be one of the because he was always dropping jewels back then. He wore a lot of jewelry. If you see him now, he was for that. He was for the fight stuff like that. It's way before your time. Remember this? You don't even remember.
Mr. T, I know Mr. T. Yeah.
But this is when he was rocking. He was always talking to the kids.
This is when he was young. Yeah, this is when he was younger.
Yeah. Check out the jewelry he's wearing. He dropped something that he was talking about why he wore the jewelry.
Oh yeah.
Because they've been putting chains on our neck for so many years. He figured I'm gonna go back and put some gold jewelry on my neck. Go ahead.
It just shows you can shoot off your big mouth. If you're great, people will know it. You don't have to tell them anything. Just like I don't have to tell you. Understand? You think all Indians are the same? All Latinos the same? All Chinese the same? No, Indians aren't the same either. You wear glasses, Eddie? Put them on.
As AD was one of them kids.
Others for wearing glasses. Well, I pity the fools who do that. Because there's nothing wrong with wearing glasses if you need them. But listen up now. This is serious. When you're tempted to do something wrong, even if the reasons are good, think twice. You catching my drift?
Yeah.
Control your weight. Don't let it control you.
Yeah.
Eat smart, eat good, and you'll be smart and look good. If a stranger offered you a toy, some candy, or a puppy, take off. Hey, we solved that 100-year-old mystery. If you did, good. If not, well, try again next week.
The bottom line is, we all have things that is very important to us that we don't want other
that
people
beat
to
is fire
touch.
too.
How would you feel if someone went through your stuff?
Woody was lucky this time, but don't you press your luck. If things start looking fuzzy and blurred, you get your eyes checked right away.
Hey.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bragging just shows you can.
There
That's
you go.
great.
Yeah. Well, positive.
That's great.
Positive influence for kids, man. That's a good message. That was good messaging.
Yeah.
Great message. If your kids are watching, that's a good message for y'all. You know what I mean? That was dope. That was dope, you know? I pity the fool. I pity the fool.
I don't watch TV, but do they have anyone else doing stuff like that nowadays?
Nowadays, I mean, no. I mean, I gotta really think hard about that. Like Mr. T's definitely played that role very, very well. You know what I mean? Clearly, there's some people that got different messages, but, you know, it's kind of hard to say. I don't know. I don't think so.
What
I really
y'all
don't
think about it? Somebody said facts. Yeah, no, Mr. T was dropping knowledge back then, man.
Especially,
yeah, go ahead.
no, especially for kids.
Yeah.
Especially for kids.
Well, well, you had different type of ways they was doing it. Okay, you had different type of ways they were doing it. Like you had the Mr. Rogers style.
Mm-hmm.
You had this style.
Mm-hmm.
This is when hip hop came in. But I like when he broke down why you wear the jury and what's the jury about, and the chains that he was trying to change. He was also Club of Lang, like Knowledge Born said. Shout out to Knowledge Born too. Knowledge Born. Today is also Guru. Hold up. Let me just say this. Shout out to Love once again. Shout out to Guru Gangstar. It's their 33rd album anniversary today as well. Yep. Guru Gangstar.
Hey.
Walk in the park. Yep.
Hey. No, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, it's good to. I think a lot of people get so caught up in themselves, but I think the biggest thing is the children. You know what I mean? I'll be really honest. You know, a lot of people do. I think a lot of people get caught up in their own selves and their own lives and stresses and everything like that. But guiding children to understand the world better and understand to be a better person and everything like that is the main important factors in life now. You know, a lot of kids go through so much different things that, you know, I think people are sometimes so unaware of because they're so caught up in their own lives. They're not really caught up in the child's life. So you got to figure out what the kid's going through and, you know, speak to your kids, you know what I mean? Ask them how their days is, if you're not doing that already, you know what I mean? You know, it's just they're the future, you know what I mean? They're the future and they're going to dictate how this world goes at the end of the day. So you got to be careful on what you say and teach them, you know? And that's what I like. It's dope that Mr. T was there for those messages, but, you know, whoever really, really listened, that was positive. That was a real positive gems. You know what I mean?
Crip Jesus is backstage.
Oh, word?
So, yeah. Crip Jesus backstage. Word. We about to, So, we all knew to stay away from the crazy, creepy white van.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pity the fool. I pity the fool.
Oh, he copywrote that. Or he copyrighted
He
that.
he pity the fool.
phrase.
He had to.
Go to one more.
This is thing.
If we say it too much, we won't have to pay him.
Uh-oh.
Jury.
It's funny, but I think it's kind of true.
Like, hey, Mr. T.
Yeah, go.
I don't mean no harm.
Go to the next one. What's the next one? Oh, the Pelican Falcon. This is what I saw. I saw this today. I was telling somebody. I saw the hawk. It wasn't a Pelican Falcon, but a hawk.
Pellegrino Falcon?
Yeah, he was coming down for his. I know it's natural, but the way they fly, man, it's just crazy. Hey, Rue, where you at, Sue? Shout out to Sue. I thought. I wonder if he with Crip Jesus right now. From
TV.
Yeah. Shout out to Dave Flores. I saw you in the building. Yeah. Jamming in the name.
Hey.
How you like that, y'all? Crip Jesus in the building. What's good, my Lord? It's the science.
Peace.
He's connecting.
Yeah.
And now he muted
King
himself.
Al. when she come through, she gonna be talking about them L's. The L's. You hear us? She go to L's is the short from the Canaanite deity.
My bad. You can hear me?
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Peace.
Peace.
Shout out to Crip Jesus in the building.
Hey man, I gotta say something. I gotta give an announcement.
Got it.
I made history today. I was in the parade, nigga.
What?
Hey.
You was in the parade?
Hey, where's Bob?
Oh, that's live.
Now look, I had the sign, Crips Need Jesus 2 sign, and my nigga was there with me, shout my boy Cozy. I said, you know what, man? Let's just go up in here. And we just went in the middle of the street. And I said, cause police right there. He said, man, they feeling you, bro. Just keep going. He said, man, they feeling you. Everybody was like, hey, let me get a picture. Ooh, everybody. Oh, it was lit.
What? Oh, man.
It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out.
That's live. That's live.
That's flyer.
Yeah, man. I had so much to do today. I couldn't make it down in Leimert, but it was in Leimert Park. Yeah, I don't know. That's the Mecca. It's the Mecca of.
Yeah, I had to represent for you. Don't even trip.
You know, Crumb's supposed to be here. Is it what? I don't know what happened with that. Was he with you?
He probably was tired, man. We was out there on feet all day.
So he was there. Yeah, shout out to Crumb. So he's in town.
I was like Superman and Clark Kent, because I was like, I'll be like in this right here with some blue rag or something. I'll be in the whole little joint. You know what I mean? You know, my little silk joint with the gold and all that, and hopped out with the parade, the sign.
Right.
Oh, it was too lit.
Right.
Yeah, it was lit.
Oh, that's fire, my lord.
Yeah,
that's my fire. Yeah, man. Crib Jesus in the building. We gotta get.
I wanted to come up there. I was mad he didn't come neither, because I wanted to come up there with him.
All right.
You know, I got your copy.
Please. Please. I'm gonna go in and study that. Please bring that.
I got a big copy for you. You know
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Yo, that's the big. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Hold that up. That's what sounds. Oh, wow. That's a tablet.
Yo.
Dang.
Nah, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, I love that.
Man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Honored. I am definitely honored, man. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I can't wait.
Man, if this Crip thing taught me anything, is that sometimes you just gotta, take what's yours. You know what I mean? So the moment was mine. You know, we was on 43rd and Crenshaw. I mean, I started off on King and Crenshaw when I hopped right into the joint, right?
Right.
That's where I grew up, between King and Crenshaw and Vernon and Crenshaw. But once I got to 43rd and Crenshaw, it was like the block was mine.
Wow.
Like, it just cleared the way. Like it was like Moses parting the Red Sea or something. You know what I mean? Like everybody was just like, they was like, oh no.
So you march like, yeah. So you marching like Martin Luther King on his day.
Exactly, man. And I have a dream that there would be blue Bibles across the whole country. In every church.
Wow. Or blue Bibles. Get that blue Bible, baby.
That's right.
I was having fun, man. It was a good day.
Right.
Man.
That's fire, Lord. That's fire. Dag, man. Well, we got so much to catch up on. I mean, we'll be back Wednesday. We're going to keep the show moving, though. We got to go into the music, and we got to get up out of here. It had to be a little quick show.
Let's get it, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad you had me here. Hey, but for show your presence, it was dudes walking up, building. They bring you up, bring me up.
Beautiful.
Where's Brian? Like, I'm talking about Killah. You'd be surprised. I know it's a lot of youngins and college people. A lot of people like to get high and do their shrooms and listen to us, but it's a lot of OGs that you wouldn't even believe that's out there with the church socks on.
Oh yeah,
and the good pension and all that hitting up.
Word.
And the lunch pre-done already. And they talking about some, I saw you on Killah Priest thing. Yeah, woo woo.
Hey,
that's dope.
Sound travel at 1,120 miles per second.
Indeed.
20 feet per second. My bad. Hold on.
Woo. So that get around. Get around. Yo, that's fire. Man, oh man, yo, man. I'm overwhelmed, man. That's love, man. Especially on this day. You didn't get to check out when you play it back. You want to see Richard Pryor go in on Malcolm X. No,
Martin Luther King.
Yeah. That was kind of deep. Richard Pryor, one of my favorite.
Well, you know me being Crip Jesus, I like to bring the positivity.
Yeah.
Bring the light where it's dark.
Right.
Stevie Wonder pulled up on 43rd and Deckney.
Tonight?
Wow. Where I grew up at. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And Stevie Wonder, Crumb put me up on this. Put me up on this. Stevie Wonder actually helped create Martin Luther King Day. When they was doing the campaign, Martin Luther King Day, that song, Happy Birthday to you. Happy Birthday. That was part of the campaign.
Wow.
Real baller.
Mm.
Man, that's
Damn.
fire. That's fire right
Yeah,
there.
it's fly.
The Black Intelligent. Word. Like, word.
I'm right here.
Yeah, no. Oh, this is just you? Black Intelligent. Oh, Black Intelligent from Philly, man. Shout out. Shout out to Black Intelligent. I speak to that brother. Man, it's like a reunion day today. That's beautiful, man.
Hey.
Yeah, Stevie, shout out to Stevie Wonder and everybody, all the greats. All right, AD, take us to the music.
Yeah.
Song promotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's time for song promotions. We're going to play tracks that were submitted to the show. If you're interested in submitting tracks, the link is in the description.
Right. That's right.
Our first submission is from Yakualism. Yakualism.
Yakub?
No, Yakualism. From Miami.
Yakualism. Okay.
The song is called The Fix. He says, this God body, he didn't get no shine dropping jewels, so he went commercial.
Right.
Video was released in 2014. He's currently working on new projects, and I'm trying to get him out here. Video is 5 minutes if the feedback is good. I see what he's saying. Okay, here we go. Hold up, let me get
I'm
it.
loving it.
Let me set it up correct.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Priest, are you singing McDonald's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm switching it up, though. Yeah, it's just a song.
Man, you on there on the
Ain't nothing but a song. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. See, they be rubbing off on you, though. You be sitting up there like, but what about do-do-do-do-do-do?
Oh, yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's Mario.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You got that? Just that?
On the ground?
Do-do-do-do-do.
That's the underground.
Hey, Crip Jesus, anybody try to rhyme to that? Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hell yeah. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember who did it though. It was some youngins though. It wasn't memorable like that. You know, no disrespect to whoever it was. I forgot who it was, but
Yeah, I'm thinking Weston ever try something.
You feel me? But somebody tried it though. I heard that.
Yeah.
Where's burn? I just can't remember exactly who.
Sounds like a mixtape track. Okay, here we go. This is The Fix.
What happened to the Cowboys?
Struggle. This world. This fucking world. Struggle. And though I've seen more bad than good.
That's the build up.
Man, what you think about that?
I'll let you go first.
Yo, I mean, look, I mostly just speak on like the production and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say the production. It was one hell of a build-up. I mean, that intro, that
fire.
There was an intro to the intro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I heard 2 intros, building it up, like ooh, all hype, and then it went into the rock vibe, and I'm like, okay, like I know that style. You know what I mean? And it was cool. It was cool. He was in the pocket with the mix, and he had his style and everything. So I respect it, and he got some rhymes. I like that he's very definitive in his style. FG Postmortem says he reminds him of ICP. Understandable. So it's definitely a market for it. Rock Hop says Secret Society. So I think it's cool. I got nothing to say about the mix or the production in itself, and the video is definitely captivating. Leave it at that. What y'all think?
Yeah, very entertaining. It was a good submission for the first submission. You know what I mean? It was very, very entertaining. It got the energy up there. You know what I mean? I know the people love it. It was dope. I liked it. You know what I mean? It was fly. You know what I mean? The intro, I definitely agree with the intro though. It was very entertaining. I was waiting for the build up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Theatrical. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Crip Jesus.
Can I just say what I feel?
Yeah, of course.
As the song was playing, I started thinking about this morning. I saw it just broke my heart for hip hop altogether. That song made me think about hip hop altogether. He was just very free minded with it. And in the case of free speech, sometimes you hear things when you be like, and you realize it's hip hop, it's art. It's like pushing it to the limit of self expression and free speech, right? And I sit here watching these devils in this courtroom play Young Thug. Spit the whole lot here to live this here lifestyle. Remember that? And everybody was in the comments like, oh, this song got me through college. Oh, this song got me through my pregnancy. Oh, this song got me through. And they're just sitting there like, even the judge was like, what the hell did you play this for? Like, what was the point? And they're just like, we're trying to bury you. But yeah, I know that may sound kind of off deck, but that's what made me think about just like, keeping that spirit and that fire alive.
Real.
Yo, I think it was the beginning beat was crazy. I like the transition, and then you came in with some rock style, like a fourth chamber type of thing. So that's experiment, and I love things that that push the envelope. I love MCs that push the envelope musically, and that was dope. So keep that type of vibe going, and I would love to hear where you're going with it.
That's what's up.
I
started adding applause.
I was like, oh,
for the
man.
artist,
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Next up, we got a track here submitted from Black Intelligence from Philadelphia. The song is called Righteous Walk. Written by Black Intelligence, directed by Kane Morales. Go. Hold on. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's only right to flake the phony types and embrace the night.
You just gonna walk away when I'm talking to you? What are you doing? I told you.
For the video.
That shit ain't done, that's what I say so.
Please, hey, you just playing the game. What you think? Yo, man, cool out with all that, please, man. Don't do that.
Yo, what's your business, man?
Oh.
Oh, yeah? What's up?
Calm down, boy. Calm down. You okay? All right?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's just the righteous talk. All my queens
follow me up on this righteous walk. Who's a bitch? Our black sisters adopted behavior patterns as a defense against the abuse she suffered. It saddens me. We must recognize her mental tragedy. Mortified, lied to, cheated on, beat down physically. If the assignment was to break her heart, mission completed. She met the next guy and the same cycle repeated. Now she act according to the way she was treated. She don't know what winning is. All her life she known defeated. The first time she gave love, it was 100%. Now she hold up a shield to block her heart from all the torment. Now when somebody try to love her, he can't see through the tent, so we leave her. Don't have the patience for the chain of events. Message to all my broken heart queens, we not all the same. You the mother of civilization, get back on your plane. Stop acting ratchet, switching sides, that's what the enemy want. Us making nothing, the 10%ers population reduction. Peace to the nation.
That's right.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Right? Yeah.
It's only right to flick the
stand up.
It's the righteous talk. All my queens follow me up on this righteous walk. Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's just the righteous talk. All my queens follow me up on this righteous walk. Yeah. It's the house of rep shit. We the house that wreck shit. It's just the house of rep shit. Right? And we the house that wreck shit.
Oh man, yo.
Nice.
Yo. I just text him back, man.
Yo, shout out to Red Sun. We had him on a on a couple of the first two collaborations, artist collaborations that we did. So what do we call that? It was the Royal Priesthood collaborations. You can see the playlist.
Definitely
that's on this
Priesthood.
channel. Yo, the whole thing was cool. The only thing I'm gonna say is obviously you got to turn up the audio on those skits. You know, when it jumps back to those skits, the audio is way low. It's got to be compressed and up to level. Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Song is good, video's good, but the audio during the dialogue is just super low. I would have just turned that up. I'm not sure if it's possible to change that still, but I mean, you might already notice that. But that's all I'm gonna say. What y'all think?
First, I'm gonna say a great message. That was a good message. Definitely was good with the messaging, telling you about domestic violence in the general. You know what I mean? Definitely dope. You know what I mean? That was like a Stars written type of story line. You feel me? Shout out to him. You know what I mean? That was fly. I found it entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. I found it really entertaining. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing was perfect, man. The bars was there, the storyline was there, the beat was there, the message was there, the skits was there, even the lyrics was there. Like it was there. Even the fact that he was God body and all that, like I'm just blown away. I wasn't expecting it to go that hard. Yeah,
beautiful.
That was there. That was peace.
Play what I sent you on WhatsApp. With no sound. It's when MCs come with a message like that, and I know all the sisters gonna love it, but that was a beautiful message. The flow is crazy. This is how I felt about it, brother. You know what I mean? That joint had me feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? Get into it, man. I'm gonna just let you know. Keep going, my brother. That's crazy. You know you Royal Priesthood for life. And man, welcome back, brother. Where you been?
Yeah.
Red Sun. And that's a right way to come back, man. That's a song that need to be out now. It's so short, but we got to talk. He just texted me, so that was beautiful, man. Word. Love the message.
Yeah.
What you want to do?
That's right. All right, ready to keep it going? Next up, we got FG Postmortem from Long Island, New York, Orlando, Florida, with a song called Sky Wharf Daddy, produced by Coverboy.
Hey.
Here we go.
It's the Sky Wolf Daddy. Make your bitch ass drink some milk and go to bed. The Sky Wolf Daddy might be singing cataract or Lincoln Continent. Make your eyeballs look at me. The Sky Wolf Daddy is the illest pimp. Astro Cosmo behind the limo tape. Skywolf Daddy, make you wanna chill with him. Still killing it, the Daddy Wolf Sky, who always hit his target like Hawkeye. It's a whole vibe. The Skywolf Daddy is the most fly. Funky fresh in the Louis V loafers. The Skywolf Daddy might need a chauffeur. Astral travels in the ghost strip, built in immunity to hallucinogens so we don't trip. It's the Skywolf Daddy, a cross between Chewbacca and Lieutenant Wolf, bitch. The Skywolf Daddy, seen at the scene of the crime, but he don't snitch. They tried to drop a dime on him, like Rico and Bella, eating banana split. But the Skywolf Daddy still gets away with it, cause he elusive. Smooth like Rico swallowing deuces. The Skywolf Daddy make the juice drip. Don't care if you swerve in a new whip. The Skywolf Daddy stay floating. In the poncho, road made out of plastic. The Skywolf Daddy don't get wet. But he might take some acid and go to Epcot where Garaxar is. Holy Moses, sweeping Jesus. The Skywolf Daddy, wake you up real quick. Why you're dressed like Mother Teresa? The Skywolf Daddy on some whole rubber shit. You're wild like Coyote. Look like Sexy Red and Urkel mix. Must be tripping like mescaline peyote. Skywolf Daddy, make y'all see some kinks. Get rid of with the boom rings. The Skywolf Daddy might split your rip. Left with the mask imprint. Skywolf Daddy don't leave no fingerprints. Think you're slick like your hair back with the jacket on that belongs to Pat Sajak. Break out the cashmere blazer. The Skywolf Daddy, do it for the haters.
All right.
Drink some milk and go to bed.
All right.
That's you, Crip Jesus, right there.
Man, he just called me out.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
He dropped a song dissing me, and I'm right here. It's hilarious, you know.
Oh, it was dissing you?
Yeah, that's it's cool. It's Skywolf Daddy. I'm loving it though. You know, I'm loving it. Hey,
I didn't think he was coming at him.
He said Sleepy Jesus. He was going the whole second verse. He was going in, but it was lit though.
I gotta go back to that. I didn't even know.
You go check it out. It was lit. It was lit. I ain't gonna lie. It was lit. It was lit.
Oh man.
He said Sleepy Jesus.
Oh, I didn't catch none of that.
He calls us out every now and then.
Who is this? Who is this?
Just FG Postmortem.
He calls. You mean shout us out, right?
Technically calls us, shout us out. Yeah, he'll put us in his songs.
He said it wrong. He said it right. He calls
Call
us out.
Shout us out.
He calls us out sometimes.
He pointed out. I know.
No, he calling out. He was calling out.
Yeah.
For real.
You didn't see him. He put after that. He said, "Watch out. He might split your wick." You know how he do it real slow.
Yeah.
He said, "I don't do the hating." You know.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No doubt, man.
Good job, FG. I want to hear your vocals a little louder because you have a lower registered voice. So it's almost like from Jurassic 5, his low voice. What was his name on Jurassic 5 with the lowest voice?
Was that Jamal?
Charlie Tuna?
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, he's got a lower voice, so he's got to come up either in the mix with the EQ and just a little bit louder. Just because I'm like the beat is so loud, I'm trying to hear what he's saying. You know, I know he's got bars. I want to hear his voice a little bit more.
Hey, Killah Priest, what group was Safari in? Remember Safari?
Yeah. What was it? Him, Razkaz, and yeah.
Cut in the degree.
Yeah.
Remember the things a doctor with a lot of patience.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Safari was dope. Yep.
RBX, he another one with the super
RBX.
heat.
Yeah. RBX. Alias Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Thanks. Spot up. Go ahead.
What'd you think, Solo?
It was dope. I think it was dope. You know, I love FG Postmortem. It was dope. You know what I mean? That was a fire beat. I ain't gonna lie. That was a fire beat. You know, the comedic flow. You know what I mean? Shots in. That was dope. I liked it a lot. Won't lie on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with oh yeah, shout out to
FG says the beat could come down a little. Sometimes you don't gotta turn down the beat, but just the area in the beat where your voice sits. You know what I mean? So if your voice is sitting like around the 1K frequency, you can just dip the beat right there to create a little nest or a little pocket. And then your voice would fit in there through. Because sometimes a sample will be stepping all over your vocals. You know what I'm saying? But if you tuck that part of the beat down in the EQ, it leaves a room for a nest. That's called unmasking. Anyway, yeah, your voice can sit right there like a little nest. So you don't have to sometimes turn on the whole beat. Just turn down that area in the frequencies. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we do right here at Studio AD. Go to studioad.pro and get your first track for free. Mixing and mastering. Yeah. All right. How to do that. Stranger says FG/CB Sky Daddy. Yeah. That's right. That was a Cover Boy beat.
Yeah.
Nice. Shout out to Cover Boy.
Right.
Let's see. Next up, we've got, I think we're going directly to an artist named Crip Jesus.
Hey.
The Crip Jesus.
Right. That's
Which one should I do? Sun or the YouTube video?
No. If you got the MP3, play that. I just was doing that just in case.
Oh, got you. Here we go.
But you my. Come on, we do. We go deep. I gotta impress you. I'm play that MP3, man.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Let me get your thoughts.
It's called.
This ain't even mixed yet, but fuck it.
Got you. It's called Sun.
Wait, Sun? Nah. Oh yeah. That's it. That's good. That's it.
Is that what it's called?
Nah, but go ahead though. It's good. Okay. It's called Angel Time. Everybody on Demon Time. Everybody on Demon Time and weird with the weird beats and talking shit. We on Angel Time. Me and Killah, we over here chilling, baby. We relaxing, drinking lemonade. We in parades and shit. You feel me? We ain't got time for that.
Bars on top of bars, I'm cold as bars, on top of bars, on top of bars. No, I'm not an optimist, I'm ready for apocalypse. I'm popping clips inside the choppers like young kids be popping zits. I run from cops and hop the fence, then we hop inside the bins with more arms than the
Yo, Crip Jesus is what I appreciate.
Opposite money, we get a lot of it.
Come on, bro.
Naughty pockets with a lot of pictures with Benjamin Franklin and George Washington. The cocaine on top of it since Reagan was in office. If you really wanna holler, all you gotta do is lock it in. They say I'm deep with the flow now. I say they human trafficking and UFOs now. I say one caller get the whole country closed down. I say my bars gotta come with barcodes now.
Who that singing?
That's me. Yeah. I'm about to go Andre 3000 on you.
Right now, I'm channeling Andre 4000, the rap album since he made the flute album. I am Jesus resurrected with angels around him. The Mahdi in 3D, take pics. This ain't Kung Fu, this is mine too, but these are Luke Kane kicks. Now Demon Time, I make the devil split his wrist. I'm past a 360 to a 365 in the fourth, round up to 366. I'm the consciousness when it was the 60 Crip. I'm not even arguing with nerds no more. Let them know it's Jesus in this bitch. At the speed of light 186,000 miles per second, I'm a lethal weapon. My voice is moving at 1,120 feet per second. Holla at the low if you need
That's
protection.
fire.
All
Come
you
on.
gotta do is bang my line when you're LAX, you need to check in.
Yo, maybe we should do a Red Sun. Shout out to Red Sun and I see you in the bill. We should do a mixtape where all the artists just compose it. Angel. Yeah, that's fire.
I like it.
I appreciate that, man.
I
had to stop by. I had to come with that.
Well put together.
Yeah.
Y'all inspired me on that. I said, man, I gotta go back in the lab. They talking shit. I gotta go back in the lab.
Well put
Hey,
together.
look how the stars align.
Yeah.
He said I was going sleepy. I said I'm waking up. I'm on Angel Time, baby.
Hey.
Beautiful, man. Well
Now
put
let's turn
together.
up some more. Let's keep it going. Real hip hop. Let's keep it going.
Hey, danced on that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
CKRET says noise.
Yeah, I mean, your mixes have always been good.
Strong.
Good mix. Andromeda says slap bass.
Hey.
Good vibe. It was chill. Yeah, I wouldn't make any adjustments. I don't hear anything I would change. I like the length of your songs too. It's not too long, not too short. That's how you put out
appreciate that.
bangers right there. Just good length of song.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think? Yeah, solo.
No, I
John?
say you danced on that. Yeah, that was fly. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, Brody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Priest, what were you saying?
He got the young ear, so
Fire.
I always gotta respect when he come with it.
Yeah, it was bumping.
Yeah.
It was bumping. Exactly. You could have danced on that.
Priest, you said that was royal priesthood?
Yeah, that's royal priesthood. Your official royal priesthood. Yo, man, that was fire. Everything you've been sending in been top notch. MC and put together.
Right? You gotta meet the producer. You got the beat.
Let's do it. Yeah. I like the beat and everything.
He was making 808s and shit at first. I told him, hey, look, you want to hear some funny shit?
Mm-hmm.
He heard me up here arguing with CB. I said, nigga, you gotta make some different type of beats, nigga. I gotta go in. I gotta step these bars up and shit. I gotta come with some. I gotta come with that royal priesthood level shit.
Yo, that's worthy. Fire. Straker said those drums were better on Gravediggers 2 Cups of Blood. Okay.
Oh, I think he recognized the break.
Yeah, exactly. Same loop. Yep. String on point. What is Straker?
Straight break beats.
That Allen.
Break beats.
Yeah.
I took it back to the beginning. I'm going straight break beats.
Yep.
70s shit.
Yeah, I love it.
I have an ear to even know we coming with.
Somebody asked me.
You
Yeah.
heard the bass line, right? That was a bass.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's fire. That's fire. Yes.
Andre 4000.
Yo, that flow. Oh, yeah, you killed that flow. I want to tell you killed that flow. I was like, yo, you went right into it. That was dope. Yo.
Andre 4000.
Andre 4000. Yeah, that's fire. We gotta get the 4 Fuji back on here.
Oh yeah, she's dope.
Yeah. Since you want to come back out, I'm gonna hit up and I'll put out that song we did soon. That's perfect place to disappear.
Hey,
she haven't heard that, yeah. So we'll definitely. Matter of fact, this should be the next joint.
We got another Crip Jesus joint right here.
Let's go.
Hey, this for all my real hip hop heads. I'm in Brooklyn, and I'm spitting on that Biggie. Hey, I got Killah here, right? No, hold on. You got doctors, you got nurses, and you got niggas that just like medicine, right? This is a doctor right here in hip hop. Would you agree? Virtually nobody can freestyle on Hypnotize. Biggie Hypnotize?
Nope. I agree.
Let's get it.
Crip harder than your average Mac clip, make them backflip, nigga. Fuck that rap shit. This is strictly trap shit. I'm active. I ain't acting. Don't believe me? Call runner up and ask him. I got gas like Texaco.
Shit.
When we get in trouble, that hold on. We can't do that.
It's the beat.
Mac clip.
We can't do that.
Nigga, fuck that rap shit.
Good.
This is strictly trap shit. I'm active. I ain't acting.
Nah,
This
is a known beat though.
Gas like Texaco, plugs like Mexico. Better get your hoe, cause you already know I'm from FO. ETY, fly like Esco. Ball 4-5, got kicked like Sean Clark. Van Damme. Nigga, hands down, who the best on the big bad West? It's the big bad M.
I just did it, came in.
All gas on my breath, all disrespect, get checked like that. Nigga, nah,
This kind of short, that's all.
You won't get blocked.
Like this.
I just put in Shazam.
Full face, more weight, get pushed out of state for more cake.
I already see it.
But I see you in the streets and act like I don't even know you niggas. Times
you freestyling?
On the end, still F to the end, nigga. Ends don't need friends.
There you go.
Yo.
So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say if it's the audio of a beat, we'll just get a copyright notice, but there's no penalty. If we show the original video with Biggie on it as a music video, then there's chances that it would block the video, maybe nationally or worldwide, and then we would just have it trimmed out. Do you know what I'm saying? But to play the beat only is not gonna penalize it, other than a little demonetization, which is already happening anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool to play beats that are of known artists. We just can't play their music video.
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt, yo.
But that was dope. I liked it.
I appreciate that.
It was hot.
Yes,
like I said, comfortable in what you do. You know what you're doing.
Just trying to mix it up.
Yeah. You know what you're doing. We can hear it. Just let you know. We got ears. We know.
Just trying to push the limits for LA artists.
Right. Shout out to Neptali, New School of Thought. She'll be here. AD, the moderators in the trap, and the Most High bless.
Hey, shout out 6 Sev, Mayor Lemert.
Oh,
That's
shout
my
out
boy.
to
Get up on him if you ain't up on him yet. 6'7".
Yeah, shout out to Mel Lemert. Yeah, what's his name? 6'7"?
Yeah, 6'7".
Come here, Naphtali.
S-E-F.
Yeah, exactly.
S-E-V, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mayor Lemert. And he really the mayor of Lemert. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
A
That's
lot of
fine.
people be hating.
That's fine.
All right. Next up, we've got a track here from Killah War, aka Kurt Cobain.
Shout out to Kurt Cobain.
New Jersey, Florida, Maine, everywhere. Song is called Plucky D.
Hey.
Been on a binge with tequila talking all day. My homie wanted me to, man, I like okay. For $12 and a Big Mac, do anything you wanna. Scouts on at McDee's, you're a goner. I'm on the new shit, hot as a sauna. Prima donna bugging, so I tongue her like iguana. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Drink more tequila so I can last longer. Donkey Kong here, and you feel that curvy bastard. Cause after she sucked me, I had the super smasher. Can I get a pause here for some laughter? Or at least to catch my breath from these rappers? Killer A said that baboon good rapper. Then we proceeded to move our hands in a backwards motion. Yes, I had my hand open. Bitch smack and see who disagree like what you smoking.
Kit Kat, you get that? Break your face, get back. Dope flows, this smack. The K-tracks, this plaque. Leave holes, big plaque. Main roads, fix that. Enough for this chit chat. Kurt Cobain, go your blank, click clap. Like the wind, we push your wig back. POA, rip tracks and use trains for nunchucks. And if you ain't after the dough, then you a dumb buck. Young pluck. We on an elevator.
That's a lot right there.
Elevator, go down. Hottest flows in town. More than 2 shots like Tupac. We get around. Talkers never miss when we spit it round. And words is weight. We move a pound. Drop gorilla tons next to fresh to death. Yeah, we killing them. Banana beats killing them. Drilling them. Taking mine. Like go to the end of the rainbow, make it shine.
Like go to the end of the rainbow, make it shine. I told Chico, she could tickle my pickle. She started to smile and continued to wiggle. Turned up the music cause this was my number. Opened the fridge, tossed her the cucumber. I be that cracker like a cracker jack. Making next break, chiropractic cracker backs. Good thing this ain't film cause I know I can't act. Put the dough on my wall cause she's got a nice rag. My mouth is a moving garbage can. I'll terminate y'all if I can. With bugs in my crew, then I'm in. So drunk I fly, I can hardly stand.
Artists bring this to life. It ain't hard to be living it right. Imagination sold at a price. Yeah, I see when we roll and the dice go hard to the grain. Yes, flows like a rice. Move at a high speed.
Real hip hop.
To the mic. MC total. One hit a quitter. We fold you, no doing it twice. Give them dope hits, have a scratch and no life. Some say we wrong, but the pen tell us right. It say murder every page cut and we slice. So we do it to death and we do it for life. Watch if a demons moving it blight. Stay focused, no losing the sight. Money on my mind and my pockets looking tight. But doing fine cause is my wife. Do it for the kids and we do it for the fam. Put that emerald touch like bam. We always stop flows like damn. Make these hits to the face like wham. Have my paintings look like a pic from a cam. Trademark, copyright, no trying to sell it, man.
Okay. Yo, they're having fun. Like Secret Society says, it's cool. They're really feeling the element of hip hop. I probably would have compressed the entire vocal track a little more because they fluctuated a lot. It got really loud and it got kind of quiet. So, I would have fixed that audio track. But it sounds very freestyle-y, like they're chilling. They're having a good time. So that's cool. It's cool to hear that energy. It felt real. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they're having fun with it, and that's what it's all about. From there, you could write songs from there. You can go back, take parts of your thing, and rewrite this verse, take out that word. You can adjust from there, but that's always like a good way to start. You know what I mean? From a great freestyle, you can create a great song.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's great. I think that's cool, and it's fun. I think that was the purpose of the track. What y'all think?
Yeah, no, it was a fun freestyle. You know what I mean? That was dope. I liked it. I mean, it was lighthearted. It was, like you said, it's dope. It's not much more to say. You know what I mean? Shout out to that's Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Kurt Cobain. I hope you made those oxtails. I hope they came out good. You know what I mean?
Kurt Cobain. Yeah.
Remember,
he goes by Killah War Ape.
That was a dope track. You know what I mean? But I hope you made those oxtails. I hope they came out fire.
Oh, right on.
You know what I mean?
Nice. What'd you think, King L?
Oh yeah, that was lit. I remember I heard that before though from him. That was lit though. It was
Yeah.
Like, you know, Method Man, Redman.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, Split Star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That back and forth, real fun, real hip hop, just bar for bar, competitive but fun at the same time.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Well, this game getting deep, huh? Yo. Man, just bring fun back into raps. Sometimes it's good just to freestyle to let your stuff off. And you know what I mean? That's what it sounds like. I have fun. And that just took me back, man. Sometimes you just got to go back and forth on the track. And that was dope.
Smoke a little something. Have fun.
Yeah. That's what the basis of it. That was dope. Continue doing it.
Yeah. That's what's up. All right. We got a last minute submission here from Underland Fortress.
Okay.
Track is called The L.
Yeah. Taking the L train. I'm taking the L just like the Cowboys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They gotta get it. I'm just opening up the floodgates. The man was up here.
Philly taking the L right now.
Oh yeah? What's quarter?
It's the fourth
I
quarter.
know.
4 quarters. You know what I mean?
Woo! You can't stop the rain.
Yeah, Philly took a nice
You
little
can't
good
stop the rain.
good
Yeah.
L.
That's what they were saying, man. I can't wait. But daggone. Oh.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, how many minutes? Last time I
like
checked,
10.
like 10. I was said 10.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
Kurt Cobain was dope. What
I
happened?
got a chance.
He set it up for a premiere.
Premiere?
Which should start now.
Oh, like a premiere, like
probably
right at this moment. Oh, wait.
Oh, wow. We're about to watch the premiere. Dang.
Yeah, no, he waited for a sign.
All right, Underland Fortress. You timed it like,
That was very well timed.
well,
yeah.
2 minutes in advance, but that works.
Yeah, no. But it's good though.
We're about to have an actual premiere.
Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. Oh, no, it's the start of the fourth quarter. Sorry.
Making it fun.
I get to see a little highlights. Baker's destroying them right now. I had to narrate the game. Okay.
I knew it.
Yeah, Baker's destroying.
And I got you Cleveland Brown. Thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your own brown bag.
Right. Yeah.
Because they got put in it.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So he's cooking. The bakery is cooking.
Yeah, bakery's cooking. The baker's.
What's on the menu? Eagle.
Yeah. Eagle wings.
Eagle wings.
Yeah, that's right.
Woo!
Ain't that hurt? Doesn't that hurt? Start getting real crazy.
All right.
Shout out to DJ Guam. We'll be coming out there soon, my brother. We always have a good time when we come out there, man. Shout out to everybody that's home. We didn't do a tea ceremony in a minute, but we was drinking before we got started. But let me tell you, we will have new tea, and we're gonna be having some. Long. What's a Hokway pen?
Yep.
Supreme, some Hokway pen. We're gonna be doing some, of course, our favorite Bible. Don, his is what?
Okay. Taiwan gin.
Taiwan gin.
Yeah.
And different Taiwan gins.
I haven't had Master Choice in a minute.
Master Choice is the
Yeah,
best. You know
in
that?
a minute,
It's only the masters, but it's called Iron Goddess for you. Let's looking to get some good
And
tea.
here we go.
Here we go.
Can't start. I can't answer love because I'm online. Shout out to my brother right there.
Mm-hmm.
Brother. I just told the elephant. Yeah, we're gonna have tea ceremonies. Don't worry about it. Take one. Love the elephant, boy. That's fire right there. The elephant. This an open track for us?
I don't know. You gotta ask him.
Yo, Crypt, I'm gonna send this to you tonight.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get this. Let's get it. Let's go ahead. Cap Jones, me, Kai Zodiac, and Crypt Jesus on this.
Priest will do a whole song about elephants.
I love it. Anytime you put that elephant on there, yo, the elephants is no joke, man. That's my, I'm a Leo, and I give it to the elephant, man.
Yeah.
Priest will call it.
Still love the elephant.
Elephant never forgets.
Priest will call it the jungle of the happy ever after.
The jungle. You know, the elephants is the only one that got the L. They still got the L in the beginning of their name. Canine deity, the L's. Yeah. Woo, that's monstrous right there.
Ishmael, Canaanite, Moabite.
Yeah.
Middle of the night.
Cecily said that he's an alcoholic and he's late for. No doubt, man. No alcohol abuse is when you don't use it. Moderately.
Nothing wrong with that.
This beat remind me of. You ready? Should I get another one? You know what this beat remind me of?
Who that?
It remind me of the Green Bay Packers walking in the stadium.
Yeah, right.
Against the Cowboys. We got more. I'm taking shots tonight.
Yeah.
No, I mean, literally, I'm just got shots.
Yeah. No. God damn.
Upset niggas like Green Bay Packers.
You see the G on the hat? What up, Guam? This beat is fire. Big society. I sit there. We'll see. Hey.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was the premiere too.
What was the thing we said about
So I'm the first one to hit the
Cowboys?
like button.
What we said?
Like.
The Green Bay Packers show the Cowboys love.
Yeah. They show them love. Yeah.
I gotta text that.
They show who love is.
Y'all follow Underland Fortress. All the links are going to be in the description after the show.
Yep.
We just witnessed the premiere.
That was dope.
Live.
Yeah, that was dope.
Man, he got beats.
Can't say nothing much more. That was perfect too.
Yeah.
Nice little that was like an intro for me. Like a hot intro.
Yep. Underland is on BeatStars, y'all. So if y'all looking for beats, hit him up on BeatStars. All his links are in his YouTube, and they'll be in the description.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think of that?
Oh, that was incredible, man. Come on. That's off top. The beat was, anytime you put elephants in beats, it just sounds war. It does. Elephants remind me of war because of when they be flapping their ears.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom. They from Africa. They boom, boom, boom. Lions got to keep everything in check, though. Yo, chill out.
Yeah.
The Lions got that mane, boy, that full blown mane.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Look like the sun.
Yeah. Elephants.
I think of elephants. I think of how the ground shake when they stampeding. That's what that like they was coming towards you like, like Hannibal. Hannibal used to ride elephants.
Man.
Mm.
I need that sound effect right away.
It's that real African warrior shit.
Yeah.
Like riding the elephant.
That's the trumpets.
Yeah.
I mean, they ride lions too. Remember Haile Selassie and them? I don't know if you ever seen pictures. Haile Selassie and them used to ride on the back of lions.
Ooh.
Priest used to have a segment on the show called "The Elephant in the Room." Remember?
Yeah, that's fire.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah, you told me. I remember that. Yeah.
It was usually some Rasul controversy.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that.
That was funny.
Well, right now, what's going down in Baker's in the room? The Buccaneers.
Baker's cooking.
Right now, you gotta go in there. He's cooking right now.
No, he's cooking.
7 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
all
marinated.
Right. He marinated?
He marinated it well.
Damn.
Too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, after this, we'll be able to see. I see a Philly. Oh man, it's a Philly fan crunched up. Is it because of the cold or is it because of the score? I don't know. I'm just here to learn, man. Yo, that's been good. Yo, Crip Jesus, you've been amazing. I'm thank you. I can't wait to see you in person when you drop off that.
I gotta pull up.
Yeah, pull up when you drop off that Crip, the Crip Bible, the Blue Bible.
It's not the Blue Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Blue
just
Bible.
Crip. You know what I mean? I got Bloods in here, Stones. We talking about GDs. All
Yeah,
that,
yeah. Vice Lords.
I'm just Crip. You know what I mean? And even Crip, like I said, etymologically a crypt, like a crypt. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like a grave. It's like one that's sitting there waiting to be reawakened, like your ancestor, the shrine. That's us. We wait mentally. We dead, waiting to be reawakened. So we all crypts in that way.
That's right.
Like
That's
Tales
right.
from the Crypt.
That's right.
That part.
No doubt. Man, this has
We
been
all one blood. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, think about it. The first Crips called each other blood. The first Crips called each other dog. Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, Big Dog. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's all a mind game.
Yeah, I know.
Get that blue Bible and learn the truth. You feel what I'm saying? We the you know why it's the truth? Because we the blue gods. We the blue gods. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about us in the Hindu culture and then in all the ancient cultures, the blue gods. That's us. The Nagas, as they call them. But I don't want to give up too much. Tap in, get your copy. CryptJesus.com.
That's right.
Nah, I think so. See, you got AD smiling. That's the Naga. We was talking about you, my Naga, man.
Yes,
don't knock it until you hear it. The Nagas, for real.
Yes,
man, thank you for coming. I want to thank all of the Podcraft, everyone in the room. You know what I'm saying? And February we'll be on the road, doing it up. Shout out to the 31st. We got a couple of big things coming through. 31st we got Neftali, and I just want to say this.
Let's get out of here.
Crip Jesus, holla at me later. Yo.
Yes, sir. Amen. Tap in.
Red Sun, that joint was fire, yo.
AD.
Let me get this. History channels.
Killah Priest. Pryor 4, one accord. Wu-Tang. The years 11111. Temple of Doom, astronauts sent from the moon. Foreign countries, the mummies awake in their tomb. Cobwebs attached to bobbleheads. In the shed, apostles are dead. The old man begs when gospel is spread. The bees are hung, tarot cards are read. The carol is sung, rituals are said. Seance in the mausoleum. Outside, Lucifer drives by in the car that's European. Far from where the guards can see him. The Higgs sister with bows in their hair. All posed in a chair. The picture is not clear. In the corner, the photo, a baby with dolls in the stairs. I write drama, horror, karma, conquerors of the trauma. Mother Teresa, Jeffrey Dahmer, the cigar smoke, sit on top of the scenery. I move pins like machinery. Mystery channel, light the candle. The black mice crawl over pianos. 3 children in the book of Daniels. Mystery channel, the mystery channel, the mystery channel. Mystery channels, like candles. Black mice crawl over pianos. 3 children in the book of Daniels. Mystery channels. The mystery channels. It's the mystery channel. I tried to hide in England. Demons chased me screaming, begging for my semen. I felt the beast breathing. Switched the scene. They want my genes. The black crow sits on the arm of kings. Satan let go of murder of ravens. The goat masons prepare the feast with the beast with smoked bacon. Took an oath towards the whole nation. Dracula from Africa. Disguised as an ambassador, the virus carrier. I'm Sherlock Holmes with otherworld-like poems. Michelangelo with the flow. Darwin theories, the Martian series. Channel L, planet of hell. The warlock spells, the door knock, then the bell. Dwell in the land of Nod, looking for a god. Follow that star. I'm Solomon Mars, or King Zohar. The crystal epistles, squeeze knowledge pistols. Wow, wow. Or stand up, King Tut. Mystery channel, light the candle. The black mice crawl over pianos. 3 children in the book of Daniels. Mystery channel, the mystery channel, the mystery channel. Mystery channels, like candles. Black mice crawl over pianos. 3 children in the book of Daniels. Mystery channels, the mystery channels. It's the mystery channel.
Purple.